I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. It's raining and it's cold and it's a dark day for all Josh Allen fans out there right now. He got beat up on that football field. But look, we're here to break it all down here for you guys tonight. I'm the large man behind the bar, also known as Care Bear Kieran, and I am joined here with two of the best in the game, one of which being the creator of this show, the man wearing some Philadelphia green, and I'm trying not to throw up while looking at it. It is Emmanuel Acho in the building. How we doing it?
What up, what up, what up? Last show of the week. Let's make it a great one. Josh Allen needs some help. That's my only public service announcement. We'll get there later.
Absolutely. Speaking of that Philadelphia green, we have one of the greatest of all time to ever put on that uniform. The Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher, a future NFL Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Pro Football Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Because he does everything great.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
talking about the shiftiest.
Yes, sir.
One of the best of all time.
Yes, sir.
2-5,
Yes,
2-5, LaShawn Shady McCoy
Yes,
in the
sir.
building.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, wow! That was cool. That was cool. Also wearing green today, my light-skinned brother from another mother, Mr. Social Trey.
Social Trey.
In the building. What's happening, fellas?
What up with it?
Man, it's good to be with y'all as
Let's
always.
Let's get it. Care Bear,
Look.
what's on the menu, sir?
A lot to talk about, a lot of great games this week in the preview, but we have to start off with the game that we just watched. Thursday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans, and they fell short. 23-19, the Texans get amazing victory at home whenever they needed it most to take the record to 6-5. Fellas, are the Bills asking Josh Allen, though, to do way too much?
It's unreasonable to me what the Buffalo Bills are asking Josh Allen to do. The Buffalo Bills are asking Josh Allen to extend every single pass play long enough for his wide receivers to beat press coverage. His wide receivers can't beat any form of press coverage. As a result, Josh Allen got to scramble left, scramble right, try to buy time, but against two legitimate defensive ends like Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson, or against any team with a legitimized pass rush, Josh Allen's going to fall short. You're just asking him to do entirely too much. TJ Houshmandzadeh, a 12-year NFL vet, he came on the show yesterday and he said, Tier 1 wide receivers can beat press coverage. And the great wide receivers can beat press coverage every single time. The Buffalo Bills do not have a Tier 1 wide receiver, and they definitely don't have a great wide receiver. They don't have anybody that can beat press. Shakir's longest reception today came off a hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
Yeah.
44 yards receiving off a hook and ladder. Outside of that, he had about 50, 60 yards receiving. So to me, how can you expect Josh Allen to actually take this team where it needs to go when he doesn't have legitimate help and his best wide receiver is getting suspended because of disciplinary actions every single game? Ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with Acho. I challenge everybody out there to really watch the game.
Yeah.
When you watch the offense game, if it's not going to James Cook, because he a beast, right? James Cook needs his respect.
Yes, sir.
If you look at the wide receivers, everything they're doing with them is all schemed up. You talk about the big play to Shakir, it was a hook and lateral. If you look at other plays, it's all quick stuff, quick screens out there. The wide receivers are blocking. Brady has to do so much, and that's the coordinator. He has to do so much for these guys. Joe Brady has to do so much for these guys to get open. It's embarrassing. There's no way you could have a franchise quarterback with the lack of help.
Yeah.
Who's going to play? Who's going to make plays?
Yeah.
We can say that the Texans has a good defense.
Great
right?
defense, number one in the league.
Great pass rush, got good secondary, very physical. They fly to the ball. D'Amico Ryans is a big part of that. But how are you going to win games when your wide receivers can't get open?
Correct.
It's embarrassing. It really
Correct.
is. I mean, and it's like Josh is so great that this team is still one of the best teams in the AFC.
Yeah.
If he wasn't there, if this is a really good quarterback, they will not be this good.
Yeah, Shady cooking right now because it was a pivotal 3rd down and 1, I believe. And the Buffalo Bills had to call a now screen. on 3rd and 1.
Screen, dog.
Like, imagine a world where you got to call a now screen. You do that for a couple reasons. You don't trust your running back to pick up a yard, and really you don't trust the offensive line because James Cook is a dog. But remember, on the 4th and 1 earlier on in the game, they got stuffed. And you don't trust your offensive line to hold up long enough to run a legitimized pass concept. So as a result, you got to call a now screen on 3rd and 1 just to pick up the first down. Like, that is how limited this Buffalo Bills team is on offense. Like, that's how limited they are.
I mean, another thing is like the GM.
Yeah.
What are we doing there, though? Brandon Beane, I've been up there with him, and I question some of his moves, right?
Yeah.
His additions to the team. Like who'd you bring in to help Josh?
Yep.
So he wins the MVP with not a lot of help. Cool, right? But the next year, get him some help. Y'all paying guys not even playing.
Yeah.
You drafting guys that's a clean, what they call it when you don't play? A clean, not a clean, but a
healthy scratch.
Healthy scratch. It's like, yo, how are we supposed to go to the championship?
Correct.
Now, our kryptonite is finally not there.
Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs. The Chiefs, they not that.
Gone.
Now what?
Yeah.
Who are we going against? The Colts?
Correct.
Right?
The Broncos.
The Broncos?
The Patriots.
The time, it's so funny. I always say this. When the Tom Brady era was here, right, he didn't win a championship every year, right? But the times that they weren't good and they weren't going to championships, okay, now it's the time to steal one.
Yep.
Now it's time for Big Ben to go steal one.
Talk about it.
Right? Pay, go steal one.
Yes, sir.
So, Josh, this is your time to steal one, and you can't do it because your GM didn't bring you no help on the outside.
Let me elaborate on that point. And also, shout out to the TikTok audience. We
TikTok.
live on TikTok right now, too. You know who you are, Old Faithful. But shout out to the TikTok audience, showing y'all love. Appreciate y'all being here. Shady's exactly right. This is a year that the Baltimore Ravens are currently 5-5. The Kansas City Chiefs are currently 5-5. Those are the Bowser. Like, those are the big jokers. Those are what you have to go through. The Chiefs and the Ravens are a cumulative 10-10. Bills, this is the year. You're telling me right now, Daniel Jones, Bo Nix, and Drake May are the 1, 2, and 3 seed in the AFC? If Daniel Jones, Bo Nix, and Drake May are the 1, 2, 3 seed in the AFC, Josh Allen, you have to win a Super Bowl this year. At least get to it. If you go see the Philadelphia Eagles, Detroit Lions, whoever else, that's fine. But, like, the Buffalo Bills are about to squander Josh Allen's best chance at a Super Bowl run because they do not have a legitimized offense. And in the midst of not having a legitimized offense, they no longer have a threatening defense. The Buffalo Bills do not have enough players that when you get off the bus, you are afraid of them. The Houston Texans getting off the bus, with all due respect, look way better than the Buffalo Bills because they get off the bus with a Will Anderson, with the Daniil Hunter, with the Derek Stingley. They get off the bus with the Nico Collins. Josh Allen gets off the bus with James Cook. That's where it starts and stops.
Look, there's a lot of people in the chat saying that we're making excuses.
Yeah,
and look, like, a lot of people saying that we're making excuses for Josh Allen. The one thing I will say about the GM, right? Whenever we look at other MVP caliber, best in the game type quarterbacks that get that praise, we look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes lost his weapons on the offense, and he went out there and won the Super Bowl with Sky Moore and whatnot. But why were they in that Super Bowl? Because they had a top 5 defensive unit on the other side of the ball.
Correct.
The Bills got worse this year on defense.
Yeah.
How does that happen? You had an MVP season with no help, and you got worse on the other side of the ball while also not helping him with any other targets? It's
well, let me be
despicable.
honest. The honest truth about the Buffalo Bills is they just watched themselves age 2-5, and they did nothing about it. They watched Matt Milano get older, and they did nothing about it. Shout out to Tre'Davious White, friend of the show. They watched him get older, and they didn't do enough about it. They're currently watching Taron Johnson get older and not doing much about it. They watched Jordan Poyer get older, leave, come back, and haven't done much about it. They go acquire an old Joey Bosa. They're watching their players get older defensively, and they're just like, oh, y'all are just getting Father Time always wins. And so the Buffalo Bills, by talent, their Super Bowl window was probably 2 years ago. But now they've retained that roster from 2 years ago, thinking they're going to go back right now. But also, Keon Coleman, shame on you. Because imagine watching your dogs go to war, realizing you're probably the most talented offensively that could go help them in war. You should be a commander, a chief, a general. And you watching your dogs get slaughtered at war, and you're in street clothes. Make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense.
I'll add this, though, too.
Street
Play
clothes.
devil's advocate. Josh didn't have a good game tonight. He didn't. This isn't the first time that he's not had a good game this year. He didn't have a good game against the Falcons. He also had a terrible game against the Dolphins.
Are you saying statistically didn't have a good game, or what? Because
his offensive line got
Danielle
whooped
Hunter
tonight.
is here.
Yeah. His
Will
offensive
Anderson
line
is
got
here.
whooped.
Like,
So your offensive line got whooped and your wide receivers ain't getting open. What you supposed to do?
I mean, you had a bad game. You had he's not. Some of those sacks held on to the ball a little too long.
but
Why
he had
are
the
you
choice-
though?
Talking,
Yeah.
cooking
I hear
too
you.
yeah,
far.
like,
I
come
hear
on, we gotta watch the game.
Like,
watch
come on
the
now,
game,
Falcons.
dog. He had a bad
I
game.
can't come out here and say he had a good game. Obviously, he did
Yeah.
not. You know, he obviously didn't have a good game. But I can't watch this game and speak on Josh Allen. And that's not.
But he's
me
not the
trying to be
reason why
like-
they lost the game.
No, now.
Yeah.
That first interception, Josh got to be better.
Yeah.
Second interception, I'm not going to talk on.
We're
that.
gonna throw picks. It's the NFL,
that
though.
First interception, when that linebacker gets enough depth and coverage, Josh, you didn't layer that throw well enough. You got to put that over Alshair's head, and then you got to layer that throw. He didn't layer that throw. As a result, that gets picked. You can't afford to have turnovers in a game where that Houston Texans are starting Davis Mills.
Yeah.
You can't afford to do it. Shady is trying to communicate with his dog.
Yeah,
which is
we
just
have a Rottweiler in the speakeasy right now.
Are Rotts allowed in the speakeasy?
Mama
I don't know.
Down.
Wait, Shady, say hey real quick to your say hey. Take the 3 shots so the world can see, Taylor. You know what I'm saying, Shady.
Go lay down. No, go lay. Mama.
You started giving her some loving now.
She can
she
chill.
gonna lay right there.
She can
She
chill.
should
She
be
can
all
chill.
right there.
All right, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
I guess the super
Super chats
chats
crazy.
are going bananas right now. I'm not gonna lie. So Tall Up 340 said, "I don't want to hear the excuses for Josh Allen. He took the money. People steadily protect Josh and Herbert. Let any other quarterback have 8 sacks and 2 picks. It's a different story." Our dog, Mr. DFW, said, "Hey, Bear Man, Social Trey, and Acho rocking the green today. Let's make a wager. Eagles beat the Cowboys on Sunday. Care Bear, you wear a LaShawn McCoy Eagles jersey Sunday or Monday show. If a miracle happens and the Cowboys win, he'll buy you a jersey."
He said a miracle.
This might be our first. Is this our first speakeasy wager?
So remember, Shady said he don't want to see Care Bear in no kind of Eagles nut.
I don't like all that.
You
though.
don't like
no
that?
kind of Eagles nut.
Dog, he's a Cowboy fan. They
Right.
never ever win. We winners.
You don't even want him tainting the green,
like, why would we
the
want
Eagles green.
Yo, he's almost 30. His whole life he's never seen the Cowboys in a division game.
This is true.
Yeah.
Right? In the playoffs.
In a conference.
I mean, sorry,
championship.
conference
I've
game.
seen him in a division.
Sorry, conference game. Sorry.
Dez caught it. Otherwise, we'd be in
What
a
other
conference
super
championship
chats
game.
we got, Joe?
Super chats. Poppin', they said after trading Diggs, Brandon B said we need a number 1, and he doesn't really believe in it. This team is designed this way. The philosophy needs to change. But as a Pats fan, thank you, Texans. Angie Carr said Vegas had odds on if Shady would K for Josh. G Jr. said no excuses. Josh Allen had the ball at the end of the game and came up short. If it was a quarterback in Philly, he'd have to be held accountable.
Bro, they're too.
Cook 2-5.
Hold on, say it.
Talk.
Say it.
Talk
Say it.
2-5.
Say they're 2 different rosters. Say it.
I'm just saying, like,
It's what?
Shady,
It's what?
You get
What's
paid
the
to
difference?
speak.
I'm just saying,
Say
like, you telling me what they just say? I'm sorry. What the
You be read it back?
Say
run
why
that
it's
back.
No
different.
excuses. Josh Allen had the ball at the end and came up short. If that was a quarterback in Philly, he would be held accountable.
But the circumstances are different, Shady. Why are they different? Why are the circumstances different,
I
Shady?
just think that, like, we look at Josh Allen's team, players around him is like, yo, who can beat you? Who are you scared of here, though? There's nobody you scared of. Well, Eagles, we have answers, we have weapons on defense and offense. You know, so it's a different story. We got elite guys in Philadelphia, though. Like AJ Brown, like he made a little comment today. That's why he laughed about it. But you know how great he is.
I mean,
Saquon numbers or whatever numbers are. You know how great he is.
Yeah.
You know, so Devontae Smith, no Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
You know how great he is.
Yeah.
So it's a different conversation with the Eagle guys and the Bills.
And keep in mind, number 1, Jalen Hurts isn't getting sacked 8 times in one game.
yeah.
Jeff Stoutland would retire.
Yeah.
Offensive line coach for the Eagles in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Like Josh Allen got sacked 8 times. Now, shout out to James Cook because James Cook is a dog.
James Cook's
but
a dog,
outside of James Cook,
Who they got?
Yeah.
Bro, I was saying this other day, the wide receivers for the Bills can't start nowhere.
yeah,
Where they gonna start at? Who? Where? Who?
yeah,
Come on, dog. Like, you want Josh to win with that?
yeah.
Yo, sometimes as players, we gotta take over, man. When I say take over, I mean not just take the money and say that's the kid. Oh, that's it. Nah, take the money and say, yo, this is what I need.
Yeah.
I can't win with these secondary type wide receivers.
Yeah.
I need elite guys.
Yeah.
Right? At least give me one of them.
Facts.
Josh is so good. He don't need a whole bunch of number ones. Just give me one of them.
Yeah.
You got my man running around.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's what they say. Easy Money said last week when he had 6 touchdowns, he was Superman. I didn't hear anything about him needing help then. I thought it was
But no, that's what made him so impressive last week.
Right.
is the fact that he can go out there and have 6 touchdowns with Shedeur, with Gabe Davis, with Mac Hollins catching 60-yard bombs. That's what made him so impressive.
Can we say this, though? In 1 week, it's, oh my gosh, Josh Allen is the most amazing player ever because he does it without any talent around him. And then the next week when he struggles, it's like, oh, he struggled because there's no talent around him.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that there's credence for that opinion.
Yep.
But also at the same time, it does sound kind of
Wishy-washy.
wishy-washy. It sounds very protective of the tape.
All the viewers out there, right? I want y'all to go watch the tape, though. And you tell me, what would you do? If you're the quarterback, I want you to watch the wide receivers, watch the defense, the coverages, watch it. And y'all tell me, because it's the lazy thing to do is just say that.
Yeah.
What, last week was this. No, watch the game. Watch it.
Here's the other thing, though. The Texans are a terrible matchup for the Buffalo Bills.
Awful.
Because the Texans'
they got good
best
at-
part about their defense is the Bills' worst part about their offense. And the best part of the Texans team is the worst part of the Bills team. The Texans probably have the best cornerback tandem in football. Now that Kamir Lassiter has really come on. And they for sure have the best pass rushing tandem in football. So you got the only team that has 2 players over 10 sacks, and you got probably the best cornerback tandem in football. And the Bills have maybe one of the worst receiver rooms in all of football. Shout out to Deion Dawkins, but he was hurt this game and he didn't play his best. And the right tackle was getting worked too. So to me, it's
Quarterbacks, they couldn't wait to see the Bills wide receivers.
Yeah.
Like if you have as you gamble on games, you say, okay, Bills versus the Texans, I'm taking the Bills.
Yeah.
If you the Texans though, and you in the D-bag room, I can't wait to see the Bills. You like, what do you mean? Because you look over who you got to guard.
I got a question.
Stanley, I can't wait to guard them.
That's facts. Hey, is bringing a dog in a speakeasy a fine? That should be Taylor. Make sure they can see.
Yeah, you want to see
We not dog friendly over here?
Is it? We are.
Yeah.
But like, it's bringing a
But you
dog
gotta
in a
pay,
speakeasy.
like when you move into a new spot, you gotta pay a pet
Correct, you gotta
deposit.
pay-
You
correct.
gotta pay a pet
Yeah,
deposit.
I had to vacuum these floors.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, you
And this is probably like some type of 500 thread
bug.
Egyptian Persian.
Correct.
Like this is
Yeah,
expensive.
you want to see
First
how?
to buy.
Oh yeah, you want to see how aggressive she can get? She's a Rottweiler. You want to play that
She
game?
really is like
Everybody-
she's snout pointed towards you.
Hey,
She
relax.
is.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Relax.
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 Yeah, no, she pointed at you right now, too.
You want to play this game? Is it a fine? Is it a fine?
Hey, stay.
Is it a fine?
Stay.
And 5 of it cost you a finger. Look.
Let me ask you this. Do you think this is Josh Allen's best chance to win a Super Bowl? Like, was this the window?
I think the window has been these past couple of years. I'd say 2 years ago was probably his best opportunity.
Yeah. Because the Broncos aren't getting worse.
We talking about Josh Allen. Hold up.
Hold on, 2-5.
Who we talking about?
gonna
though?
have
Josh
more
Allen.
I don't know who we talking about.
Josh Allen.
And Sean McDermott?
Yes,
Sean
sir.
McDermott's a really, really good coach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
This isn't a Super Bowl winning team, though.
Broncos aren't getting worse. Patriots are not getting worse. Colts are probably not getting worse. So as a result, you got 3 teams that are young and here to stay.
Yeah.
You got 3 quarterbacks that Daniel Jones is still young. I don't know if he's here to stay, but Jonathan Taylor's nice.
What are we
playoff
talking
time,
about?
though.
What are we talking about? You out here on live audience
Yes,
talking
sir.
about
With a dog.
Daniel Jones? That what you talking about?
I had to.
This is you're not serious. For the future, we talking about
Well,
Daniel Jones?
he's asking if this is his best opportunity
think the-
because of Daniel Jones being in it.
listen. This is all I'm saying is this, man.
What you saying?
If Josh Allen is in the next 3 years gets to an SC championship game, you're not going to be surprised if him and McDermott goes there.
I didn't say AFC Championship. I want a Super Bowl.
Okay, you got to go there to
A
get the Super Bowl. You got to go there to get the Super
Winning
Bowl.
one?
They've been there.
Are you telling me? I just want to get it correct because we sometimes we just say different things.
Correct, we be
You're
confused.
Nigerian, you know
Yep.
what I mean. So sometimes we
Language barrier.
Right.
Are you telling? What are you talking about? Language barrier.
But seriously, you telling me like you worried about the Broncos with Bo Nix and the Colts with Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Here's what
Come
I'm
on,
trying
man.
to tell
Come on,
y'all.
y'all.
Shout out
Come
to
on,
TikTok.
dog.
I know this might be
Come
y'all
on,
first
y'all.
time watching. Shout out to y'all watching us from TikTok.
Come on,
Shout
man.
out to our loyal ones that watch us every single day. Y'all know just who you are. Mr. 214, you've been quiet today. We gonna get to you in a moment. I'm saying is, if you can't beat, this is a year to dominate a conference where there's second-year Drake May, there's second-year Bo Nix, there is first-time good Daniel Jones. If you can't win now, when the heck can you win?
To me, with the Chiefs situation being what it is right now, a fringe playoff team 10 weeks into the season, which is crazy to say about them. It is the year in which the Bills should be the favorite to go all the way in and win this thing.
Exactly
I agree
right.
with that.
Is that the reality of the situation though? With this roster,
No.
Shaquille's their best receiver.
Absolutely
Where
not.
they going with that at?
No, they can't. They can't. They're, to be quite frank, they are not talented enough. They might be good enough because Josh Allen is so great come playoff time to get past the rest of those guys.
Let me tell a story,
They're
bro.
not beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Let me tell a story because I think oftentimes I didn't realize how much talent mattered until I'm on the Eagles in 2013. We're hosting a game against the Saints. Shady McCoy's on that roster, Shady a dog. I'm on practice squad. What that means is I have time to study film of the whole National Football League. I'm not just watching the Philadelphia Eagles and our opponent. I'm watching all these other players and all these other teams. We played the Saints at home in 2013. But there was a team out there on the West Coast, Northwest, that had a legion of boom. And I knew, even if we beat the Saints, we're not beating the Seahawks. Because we're not talented enough to beat the Seahawks. We got Shady. We got Jason Peters. We have Deshaun Jackson. That's it. That's it. It's where it started and that's where it stopped. I think
like
Jeremy
Jeremy
Macklin was hurt.
Maclin? Yeah.
He's hurt. He's
Oh,
hurt
okay,
towards
yeah.
ACL. Shady, Jack, JP. Seahawks had Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, Cliff Averill, Michael Bennett. That's just on defense. So to your point on talent, at the end of the day, the Buffalo Bills have guys, but they got about two of them, and that's where it stops. Meanwhile, there are other teams that either are more well-coached offensively or have a plethora of guys. It wasn't until 2013 where I realized, oh, it's a talent league, bruh. Have all the good coaches and all the great fans you want.
That's true.
We had Shady, JP, and Jack. That's not enough. Enough to get you to the playoffs. It's not enough. We couldn't even beat the Saints. Obviously, the Seahawks go on to win the Super Bowl that year. I believe they beat the Denver Broncos maybe 37-6. So I was right. All that being said, the Buffalo Bills just don't have enough.
They have Josh Allen, and I've seen having that quarterback on the AFC side of the bracket mean wins year in and year out, over and over and over again. He didn't have a more talented team than the Ravens, still was able to go out there and beat them with nobodies. So I do get your point. They're not a Super Bowl winning team. Mm-hmm. They are, in my opinion, they're still an AFC championship team. They're still potentially, with the Chiefs gone, a Super Bowl team. So will they win it? No. Rams or Eagles, both gonna watch them. But it just I don't see it like that. Look, we do have a lot of super chats.
We do, yeah. And we got a $50. We got a $50 super chat from a first timer. Yeah, Aldo Vale said, bro, y'all crazy. So y'all want the Bills to win it all with no offense, but y'all don't want the 49ers nowhere in the playoffs because we have a different quarterback, but Mac Jones would have done better than Josh. That's crazy you don't see the 49ers, but yeah, okay on the Bills.
Wait, I'm say that again. That was
that was a lot. That was a lot.
Let
me try to decipher.
Slow down a little bit. Because he sounded aggressive too. Like,
he said, bro, y'all are crazy. So y'all want the Bills to win it all with no offense, but y'all don't want the 49ers nowhere.
Stop. Who said we want the 49ers to win it all?
He might be talking about yesterday.
Yeah, I think he's talking about yesterday.
But also, Josh Allen and Brock Purdy can't be. They just can't.
They just should anywhere in the same sentence structure. Adverb,
Periods,
predicate, subject,
nouns, verbs,
past participles,
pronouns.
One's small, one's tall.
None of that should be.
One's nice, big arm.
So we appreciate that $50 super chat, but next time I'm gonna need you to construct that a little bit
better. But we here for you.
Yep,
and you here for us.
You know what? Send another one. Now send another one and correct yourself.
I also want to touch on this. We got a comment on TikTok. No Name Finn said the Ravens aren't legit this year either. Is it shocking to you guys that right now, more than halfway through the season, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Ravens have all struggled immensely on the AFC side and don't look like the favorites to make the Super Bowl?
I don't think it's shocking. It's complacency. The Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs are the best teams in the AFC every year for the last 4 years. So they are on top of the mountain. Everybody else is trying to climb up the mountain. So if you're on top of the mountain, you're probably thinking to yourself, we're good enough. Shady said it. The Buffalo Bills with general manager Brandon Beane is probably saying, you know what? Hey, with Josh Allen last year, we got to an AFC championship game. We're fine. We'll get back there this year. Maybe we'll get over the hump. James Cook's getting better. We assume Keon Coleman will take the next step. We're fine. Whereas the Denver Broncos were like, oh, hell nah. We need a killer draft, and we need to grow. The Patriots were like, whoa, we need Stephon Diggs. We got to grow. The Colts were like, no, we need Charvarius Ward. We need a quarterback because Anthony Richardson's not it. We got to get better. Meanwhile, the teams that are always good, they just stayed there. So, to me, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Look, any more, Trey?
Trey, where we at? Anything else in the super chat?
Yeah, we got another one. They said they were talking about Care Bears wishy-washy comment. They said
Yes, he is.
they
I'm talking about your takes.
No,
on
they were
Josh Allen.
talking about the wishy-washy. Well, so let me get to this one. They said LaShawn calling Sean McDermott a good coach, but he was on the team when they benched Tyrod for Nathan Peterman with a winning record. Any words for that, Shady?
Yeah, no. That was crazy. That was some crazy shit. No, you're right. Yo, and that was so crazy, right? I had a talk with Coach before that game because I was a captain. You know I'm a captain. I guess. And I'm like, yo, Coach, what we doing? Right?
Yeah.
He said, well, I was thinking, man, if I don't start him now, the next week we're going to roll playing a bigger team, like crowd-wise. Because I think this is when the Chargers didn't have their own stadium. They had that little soccer stadium. So he said, yo, the crowd won't be that big on the road. So I said, all right, cool. We get to the game, bruh got 2 picks in like the first quarter. So I said, you know what? All right, the jitters are out. Let's go, man. Because in practice, yo, he was nice, yo.
Yeah.
I'm talking about first team defense, he was shutting them apart. Scout team shutting them apart. So that's why when we want to start him, I said, okay, you can start him, because I love Tyrod, but if you want to start him something different, let's see. Man, it was a total opposite home. The dude had like 5 picks. After the 3rd pick, I said, yo, he gonna throw another pick? He threw 4.
Yeah.
I said, ain't no way you gonna throw more than 4.
What'd
He
he
threw
do?
5.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Turn him off.
Wait,
Was it all in
he
the
throw-
first half?
Did he throw 6?
Nah, he threw 5.
I think it was
He threw
5.
Oh, it was a lot.
Yeah.
After 3, I
Turn those lights off.
Yeah.
Too bright.
Yo, they got some bad. I
Turn 'em
scored
off.
late in that game. I didn't even shake my hand. Like, what we shaking hands about?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's tough.
But Nate,
That's bad.
that's my dog.
That's wild.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's
dog.
wild.
You
Speaking
tell
of
that
dogs,
story
hey, hold
every
on. Speaking of dogs, you see how the dog laid down?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She got it together real
dog
quick.
realized
Yeah.
who the real alpha. Taylor, let the world know, bruh. You see
Yeah.
how the dog laid down?
Okay,
They
real
found out who the real
alpha
alpha
male.
was.
Real alpha male.
We found out who the real
Okay.
alpha
All right.
was, and they said,
Okay.
you know what? I'm just lay down and
Hey.
take a quick nap.
Hey, Trey.
Because that's
Trey.
the kind of energy Yacho come
Trey, you
with.
know that one dude, whenever face to face with some adversity, has nothing to say, and then as they walk
Soon
away,
as they
you know,
walk
I
away,
really
yeah,
would have
yeah.
messed him up. Doggone conscious, now he got a lot to say.
Before the show's over, though, right, I'm gonna hype her up. We're gonna see how
Oh, no,
he
yeah,
act.
we'll see. We'll see how he get. For sure. We'll see how he get.
You might be stepping in some of your other.
Where else we at, G?
Moving along, we got to talk about A.J. Brown and this entire
AJ, my
debacle.
boy.
He was he had media availability today and was asked about speculation that he isn't the same player this season. Here's what he had to say.
What would you say to there's been speculation out there that you are not the same player you once were? What would you say to those people?
I guess Saquon ain't the same player either. But I don't got no.
They know he playing though. I hate when people do this. He joking, dog.
Do we take any issue with what he said?
No, I mean, like, you know what he's saying. His numbers is down, so if his numbers down, he's not the same player. I guess Saquon not the same player because his numbers is down, and we know how great Saquon is. Like, I hate when people say things and y'all just take it for what it is. Oh my God, you hear what he said? No, and he's smiling, he joking. He don't mean that. He just having fun with it. I mean, listen, dog. If you're an all-pro type player and y'all winning games and you're not having an all-pro type year, you can at least have fun with the media.
Yeah.
See, in Philadelphia, it ain't like, other media, right? Maybe Cowboys, y'all know what it is. It'd be a million freaking reporters in there.
Yeah.
Ask you a million questions, and some are looking for clickbait. He just having a good time with it, yo.
Yep. I agree with Shady. Like, the dumbest thing I've seen in regards to all of this, like, the dumbest thing I've seen, everybody trying to make A.J. Brown a villain.
Yup. Everything he does.
Everything he does.
Yeah.
Like, A.J. Brown can't even joke anymore. What A.J. Brown is saying here is, do not think I've fallen off. Do not think I've lost a step because my numbers are not good. To think I've lost a step because my numbers are not good is to think Saquon Barkley's lost a step because his numbers are not good.
Right, there you go.
That's the point AJ's making is like, oh, so I guess Saquon lost a step too. I guess Saquon ain't the same player either. Saquon went for over 2,000 yards last year. He might not go for 1,200 this year.
Yeah.
Saquon didn't get worse. Lane Johnson's been hurt. Cam Jurgens has been hurt. Landon Dickerson's been hurt.
Mekhi
They've
Becton
missed
left.
Mekhi Becton. Like, Saquon didn't get worse. They got a new offensive coordinator in Kevin Patullo. A.J. Brown did not lose a step. I think A.J. Brown has been emotionally distressed on the field the majority of this season. That's why sometimes he doesn't go 100% the whole time. And then Jalen Hurts throws him the ball when he should catch it, and he's not going 100%. Then when he is going 100%, Jalen Hurts don't throw him the ball. But stop trying to make A.J. Brown a villain, please.
You know what?
And
Yeah,
wait,
I
real
love
quick,
that
can I say this just a quick thing? I want to put these people in like the thoughts and the helmet of a player. I had years where I did really, really well. Right?
Of course.
And it was some years, not a lot, but a couple years where we were really, really bad in Buffalo.
Yep.
And they had a whole bunch of just not good players around me. I'm not going to try to, name them. But anyway, the offensive line was bad. And I get to like week 7, week 8, coach like, hey, Shady, man, you ain't running the same. I said, well, duh. Look, I said, well, duh. They ain't blocking the same. I'm getting my ass kicked every time I get in the field.
Yeah.
You would run different too. Think
yeah.
about it though. Every time you get to the game, you're like, yo, you have this a positive mindset every game, but you keep positive, and you get to week 9. The positivity out the window now. Now it's like, yo, I know I'm gonna get the ball, I'm gonna get hit because they're not blocking. I know this dude. You start thinking that. So when he gets in the game, he's probably trying to be positive, but now we at this time of the season where no matter what he does, he's not getting no numbers.
Yeah.
So he gonna be in his head. That is a natural thing. Last point. I give you quarterbacks. If you watch a quarterback in the beginning of the year, his line's bad. He's always getting hit. He's getting hit. When they come to like week 10, bro getting that ball out the pocket. I'll give you an example. Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He playing hot potato with the ball. Oh, don't hit me. Oh God, don't touch me. Because he used to get his ass kicked like that. That matters.
Yeah.
I agree with Shady wholeheartedly because I think oftentimes we be forgetting that these athletes are human. So these athletes are adjusting to their circumstances. Our athletes are humans, we adjust. AJ's like, you know what, bruh? If I don't get the ball, then what the hell am I going 100% for on some of these routes? Because I'm not finna get the ball anyway. But then the problem is he stops going 100%. Jalen throws him the ball, and fans are like, well, what the hell, AJ? You're not giving 100%. I'm telling y'all right now, players don't go 100% every snap. The job of a player is to figure out when can I take a play off. I mean, with Shady nodding his head, like, with all due respect, the job of a player is like, you know what? When can I find a break here? When can I find a break there? If I'm the backside corner and it's run away,
or if I'm doing 100% on every route, I'm averaging 3 targets a game.
Yeah.
Who gonna do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting, and Care Bear, pull up my tweet of Jason Kelce today. It's a video. What's interesting is Jason Kelce let us into a little bit of insight of drama that's existed within Eagles locker rooms. He tells this story of how him and Lane Johnson did not speak for an entire offseason. Didn't speak for a whole offseason, because after Chip got fired, Lane made some comments, and then after Lane made some comments, all of a sudden Jason made some comments. Then after Jason made some comments, all of a sudden they didn't speak for the entire offseason. I want y'all to hear at least a portion of this, because this will let us into some insight of the Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown drama. If you don't hear nothing else today, make sure you turn your volume up for this. Fast forward maybe 20 seconds. If y'all don't hear nothing else, make sure y'all turn your volume up for this right here.
Gotcha.
Lane Johnson one year at the end of Chip Kelly's career, Lane made a comment in the media, said something along the lines of, you know, we're the up-tempo offense is way too hard on us in practice, and we're working too difficult, and guys are getting fatigued. And I remember reading that, and I'm like, dude. And I went out and said something in the media and said, you know, what does Lane know? Lane's only been with the Philadelphia Eagles. How does he know what it feels like to do other practices? He's only practiced with Chip Kelly. So he's saying something and parroting something from what other guys are saying. And, like, to be honest, I think we're pretty pampered here in Philadelphia. And Lane then made another comment. Lane and I didn't talk for an entire offseason.
Wow.
Lane is like one of my best friends. Like, I love that guy. And this is part of being on a team.
Kill it.
There are so many
the point I'm trying to make.
If I was there,
go ahead, Duval.
If I was there, I'd have made that wouldn't have happened when I was there. I was the type of player. I had everybody cool. The dudes that's from the ghetto, the dudes that's from the farmland.
Yeah.
We all homies,
Yeah.
right? And if we got a beef, I always say, yo, we can't beef because the coaches, they want to beef with us sometimes because it's their job on the line. I don't want Acho playing, but I might want him playing.
Yep.
They go through that. But as players, we are one.
Yeah.
It's us against everybody.
Yeah.
So I would say, yo, Lane, come over here. Come on, youngin. Kels, come on, youngin. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Because we boys.
Yeah.
But knowing Kelsey, though, I am surprised because normally he probably would have hit Lane up.
Yeah.
And then it worked that out. But when you don't have that communication, yo, the media can run with everything.
Correct.
And they'll do this. Yeah, man, you heard what Kelsey said, man. You don't really know much. You just got here. You know what I mean? And now we going at it. I feel the same thing with Jalen Hurts. If you really watch Jalen Hurts and AJ's situation, they want to nitpick. Hey, AJ, how you feel about what your quarterback said about you?
Yeah.
Or hey, Jalen, how you? Now we get into practice and we might never look at each other because what the media said.
Yeah. And I think the reason I wanted y'all to see that more than anything is realizing players really do beef in the locker room. Yes, and not only do players really beef, there's elongated beef. You can get on the field, dap somebody up, and still not rock with them at all.
That happens.
I say that to say, I'm not surprised, and we all know Jalen and AJ are not as close as they used to be. Don't show me them celebrating after AJ scores a touchdown versus the Rams a year and a half ago. They're not as cool as they used to be. And that obviously is starting to impact on the football field. Because the difference is Jalen's success the last 2 years is AJ's demise. Lane's success don't hurt Jason Kelce. Jason Kelce's success, it don't hurt Lane Johnson. But quite literally, Jalen Hurts is focused on winning. I saw a statistic today. The Eagles have won 34 of their last 35 games when they've won the turnover battle. So if you win your games when you win a turnover battle, and Jalen Hurts never turns the ball over, Hurts isn't going to change his style of approach, his style of play. But by him not changing his style of play, AJ not eating.
Let me ask you this question, though, because people say it all the time, right? The name things to win. But, also, the name of the game is to do your job.
Yeah.
So if I'm the running back, if they block for me to get the holes open, hit the hole. That's my job.
Yeah.
If you block, I don't hit the hole, I'm in trouble. If I'm the quarterback, my job is to read the coverages, to play that call, throw it to the open guy. Receiver's supposed to catch it. So what happens when we are winning, but one player's not doing his job? No matter what the position is. How are you supposed to feel about that?
That shouldn't be how it goes. But I'll say it like this.
But we winning, though.
So you can't say nothing.
See, that's part I have a problem with. Just because we winning don't mean I have to do my job.
Yeah. But think about it. To me, though, 2-5, offensive football isn't pass-fail. Offensive football is A, B, C, D. Meaning, like, Jalen can do his job by throwing it to AJ, or he can do his job by throwing it to Smitty, or he can do his job by tucking and running. Or he can do his job by... Break it down for me, because I didn't play offense.
But I'm saying, like, what do you mean? Like, if a play is designed for a player and he's covered, right? That's why they say you just scan the field,
yep.
right? And you reading it. Oh, damn, he takes the underneath guy, I'm throwing to the over top guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing far off. Okay, I'm at the underneath guy. So we have rules, right?
Yeah.
My thing is like, if I have a job to do, this is the only thing I hate about the whole Philadelphia issue.
Yeah.
Because, we win in games, right? And they put the wins with the quarterback. Quarterback can play, he got 100 yards. The running back has 300 yards.
Yeah.
Defense plays great.
Yeah.
And we win, the quarterback gets the credit for it. So what I'm saying is, what happens when you have an offense with all these great players and we are still winning, no matter if it's the offense or the defense, but one player or two players are not doing their job and we're still winning?
I think we've seen it before, depending on the coach. The likes of a Nick Saban, winning isn't enough. Everybody better do their goddamn job.
Do your job. Let's do your
Like,
job.
winning or not, the likes of a Nick Saban, it's not enough. Publicly, what we know, the likes of a Nick Sirianni, it is enough because we winning. You know what I'm saying? Some coaches aren't satisfied with winning enough. They want to win and play well. Other coaches and teams, look, if we winning, what the hell are you talking
So
for?
do you ever see teams where they're winning and everybody's praising them winning, and the next it's time for a new deal, and they don't sign him, and everybody's like, why they not signing him? And then he's like, well, we won as a team, even though you may see it as a players, winning.
Yeah.
But we win as a team, right? So when it comes to the team success, I get some of that. But when it comes down to a contract, is he gonna be on here? It's like, well, do you pay him again because he ain't really doing his job?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you 1,000%. But if the person not doing their job as a quarterback, he getting paid. We've already seen Jalen Hurts get paid.
You think he gets paid again in Philadelphia?
Yes. Because, bro, think about it, 2-5.
I don't know, dog.
Eagles went to the Super
Jalen?
Bowl. Yeah. They went to the Super Bowl last year.
I don't know, dog.
Plus Super Bowl MVP, 2-5.
I don't think
Time
you
out,
have
time
to,
out.
but
We went.
you probably will.
Hold on. See, like, I'm comfortable in my own skin, so I can be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won last year, but the running back had like 2,500 yards.
Yeah.
Like hello.
You had the best running game by
The
far.
defense was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you want to break this thing, let's really break it down. If you want to talk this talk, let's talk this talk. Because I love my team, but I can be honest too. So as much as you give him all the credit, and I ain't mad at him because he deserves credit. Jalen Hurts is a really good quarterback. But it's funny how you just leave out my man had 2,500 yards as a running back. Dog. With a really good defense.
The reason I gotta not leave it out, but is at the end of the day, in the biggest games, Jalen Hurts played the biggest.
But you got to get there, though. You got to get there. Yo, the Chiefs say, you know what? We're going to let this guy right here beat us. And he beat him. But you got to get there, though, Acho. You can't just show up in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta
I hear
get there.
you. I hear you. To me, look, the thing is, they are winning football games. They are going to continue winning football games. They're still going to be a Super Bowl favorite going into the playoffs. If this continues, though, come playoff time, and then they lose in the divisional because they don't have a good offensive showing. Now it's a problem. It cannot be a problem the whole season, but now if you lose in the divisional, now it's a huge problem. And it's been the problem that plagued the whole season, and now, this was the failure of a season, and yada, 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 yada. It's an issue now, and I think everybody overblows the fact that everybody just tries to move past the fact that it is an issue. And it has to get fixed, man. Whether that's Jalen and AJ talking more, whether that's him just force feeding him targets. That ain't
gonna fix it though.
You don't think so?
It. Yo, my man, you gotta do your job. That's what I'm saying. If I don't like you, you don't like me. I gotta do my job. You gotta do your job. This is in the football field. I gotta do my job. I gotta do my job. And I think the issue is, and I have a hard time with this too because, say what you want about Jalen Hurts, he brought my team a championship. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like he really did that, and he brought us 2 Super Bowl appearances. So I'm thankful though. Yeah. Right now, when you ask me to do my, I'll just say, yo, then you do your job, Shady. Okay, well, I have a problem with, we give him all the credit for the wins, right? But it's like, yo, man, there's some times where like he might have this regular game, 120 yards, maybe run for 30 yards. The defense plays great. Saquon has 255 yards. And like we shift that to him. That has a problem with me because there's some people that can't have 120 yards and still win a game.
I'll ask you this, and it might sound like a dumb question. I'm prefacing it with that. Do you think they asked Jalen Hurts to go out there and win football games, or do you think they asked Jalen Hurts to go out there and not lose them?
Now that's the issue I do have, and I can't figure that out because I think it's a mixture of both. I think when we need Jalen, they try to save us from the pass.
Yeah.
But I think the way they be calling plays is like, you know what? We're better than everybody on offensive defense, so Jalen, don't lose it. And one Jalen does best is I'm not going to lose games. I'm not going to turn the ball over. I'm not going to force throws. So I think sometimes when you watch the way, and that's why I can't figure out, is it the play calls or is it the way they treat Jalen? Because sometimes Jalen go out there and win games throwing it.
I can say that's a slight on Patullo, though, because I've seen whenever they've had a game plan, I know the Chiefs are going to go out here and score. I know for as talented as our defense is, we're going to have to do something about Patrick Mahomes. They call a far more aggressive game plan, and what happens? They cook. In my opinion, I think you got to leap, bro. If you're paying Jalen this much money, let him go out there and let him go out there and do his thing.
But he can do it, though. He's done it.
I don't think they trust that he
can do it.
They don't trust him,
bro. They don't trust him.
For whatever reason. I don't know why they
I don't want to hear all this mouth they be saying because I'm a player, and I play this game. And I know one thing. You can always say in a press conference, show me that. Because when I watch the Eagles sometimes, the way that they call the plays for Jalen, and I'm not taking Jalen's back, but when they call the plays for Jalen, it looks super conservative. Like, dog. And then when we do get behind, all right, Jalen, you ready? Let's go. And then he'll play.
It looks like they calling a game plan for a young,
inexperienced
quarterback.
We're not
one that has a Super Bowl MVP.
It's like, you know what? Let a team beat us. We're not going to beat ourselves. We're not going to turn the ball over. We're not going to be too aggressive. We're going to run the ball with Saquon all day. We're going to throw here and there to the tight ends. Like, we're going to keep it real safe. Instead of, we do have a $25 million wide receiver in Devontae Smith. We do have a $30-something million wide receiver in A.J. Brown. Let him play. We do got a $250-something million quarterback. Let him throw. What are you paying people for if you ain't going to let him play? It's just crazy. It drives me nuts because we got all this talent. We got all this armor. We got all this ammo, and we don't let it go. It's like you going to war with all this, and you ain't even letting it rip.
I can't believe I agree with you, but that's been my thing. I want so badly to be like, it's Jalen Hurts' issue and whatnot, but I have to say that whenever they ask him to do more, he does.
It's like with 2-5, I pull up to the club. You know what I'm saying? I got the ice on, I got the jewelry on, I got the clothes all fitting all nice. You know what I'm saying? I got the big wheels spinning, the Rolls Royce drop top. You know what I mean? And I don't leave with no numbers, and I'm single. How? I'm buying everybody, Christelle Bosman. We popping it, we doing this, we doing all this crazy stuff. Ace of Spades and all that.
Don't
wake my dog up.
You want girls.
And I don't get no
started trembling. Look at him.
I'm a troop.
Let's start quivering. What's up, Social Trade?
Social Trade, what's the word, G?
Super chats is popping.
Let's get it.
Again, man. We got a $50 super chat from A Carmine says, Shady, you and I both know KP is gone after this season. All roads have some potholes. Go Birds.
He gotta go.
That's
the coordinator, right?
He
gotta go. He's too conservative, dog. He's too conservative. I don't like his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to win games. You trying to we can't lose games. Like, huh? It's too much defense. Where the offense at?
That's fair.
And you know what's crazy? The Eagles is an offensive team by budget.
By budget?
The
offensive line got mad money on his line.
Paying too much to have this bad of an offense, bro.
It's crazy. Go ahead, Cook.
We also got Just Training said, if he had a star on his helmet, would y'all takes be different?
Who had started helmet?
I'm assuming they talking about Jalen Hurts.
Ooh, we're going to get to that.
Wait, I'm lost.
I'm gonna be honest, no.
If he was a Cowboy, would the take be different?
Probably because they don't go. They won't be in the Super Bowl. They never go there.
We gonna
All
get
right.
to that.
He definitely wouldn't get us there. No.
Schoolboy also said Big Three Eagles receiving core, their yards per game distribution have the same trend, 22 through 24, 80 AJ, 65 Smitty, 50 Goddard, pace of 1,400, 1,100, 800 each season. If they play all 17, never been a Hurts issue.
AJ ain't on pace for nobody 1,400 yards this year.
Hell no.
He ain't on pace. I think he's on pace for 800.
AJ's on pace for 800 yards.
Yeah, he's on pace for 800
Hey,
yards.
what's Saquon on pace for? I bet somebody can get 1,300.
No, he won't.
I can find out right now.
Yeah,
But
check.
yeah, no,
He won't.
AJ's on pace to have the worst season of his entire professional career.
Yeah, it's not
Last
good.
one I
He gonna get one
got,
touchdown.
Eagles winning. Eagles winning is killing Hurts' career. He only has the run. His deep ball and being clutch. He can't rely on being clutch his whole career. Once that runs out, he'll just be Russ with big quads.
You know what's crazy?
Oh, whoa. Russ was like that.
Yeah.
I think they're saying Russ now. I think
Russ
I bet-
is almost 40.
But to that point though, the difference is, you know what? Hurts and Russ got more similarities than I realized.
No, they don't. They don't.
They do.
There's a point where Russ was
They do.
like cooking with no defense and all that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I can't see Jalen without a defense.
Russ had a 40 touchdown
Because
season.
now it's weird because I think he can do it. They don't allow him to do it all the time. But if if Jalen didn't have a defense, do you think he go out there and just win games?
No, not consistently.
No.
But I seen Russ. There was a point in time where Russ would win games with no defense.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, Russ could keep the Seahawks afloat without
He
a defense.
did.
You
yeah.
find Saquon's
Yeah, no, Saquon on track for 1,100 this year.
Okay.
you got hope, Shady.
I'm gonna lose my bet.
900
You alive, but
yards.
it ain't looking good.
Where
Less.
was the
That's
bet?
still crazy.
He said 1,300.
Oh, man.
It ain't looking good.
You alive.
Where we
looking
at,
the best.
Care Bear? What else on the menu,
Look,
G?
moving forward, we got to talk about Shedeur Sanders making his NFL starting debut this weekend. Unfortunately, the Browns 0-17 when new quarterbacks are making their first start.
Yikes.
Shedeur has an opportunity this weekend, though, to break the streak against the Las Vegas Raiders. Probably the best opportunity a new starting quarterback in Cleveland does have to break that streak. What does Shedeur need to do to get that starting job this weekend, or to keep that starting job this weekend?
Shedeur, number one, has to win. First and foremost.
You gotta win.
No, if he wants to keep
have
the
to
starting
win,
job, yeah. If you want to beat out Dylan Gabriel,
Be
But
different.
I'm
win.
saying like
you have to win, Shady.
none of the Browns ever really win.
Okay, so then why would I keep the other starter if you don't win either?
They're playing the Raiders, though, too.
Shady,
Shady.
don't start arguing with me here. I ain't even got to my take yet.
He just
And
said,
all
watch
I said,
this.
they gotta win.
They gotta win.
Asking Shedeur to win is too much against
yes.
the Raiders.
The Browns, they don't win.
Shady, the Raiders are awful.
What the Browns is? They not awful
Don't
either.
do this, Shady. Don't
What's
start
the
with
Browns
this.
record?
Don't start your Shedeur
They got
nonsense
a
here,
bad. They got a
Shady.
bad head coach. They don't like me already. You don't even like me.
Shady, if he doesn't have to win, then what the hell is he on the field for?
If he balls, if he balls,
If he balls, they will win. The Raiders are terrible.
this is his first
Dak
start.
Prescott had 4 touchdowns, no picks. The Raiders are terrible.
Dak Prescott's in his 10th year.
Can I get to my take?
I don't want you to get to your take.
First off,
It's spicy right now.
if Shedeur want to keep his starting job, he has to. If he wants to get the starting job, it's not currently his. He has to win. And then, like Shady said, he has to ball. Got a ball. I need 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 225 yards plus. Dylan Gabriel's first start, he had 2 touchdowns, no picks against the Minnesota Vikings overseas, a shortened practice week. That was Dylan Gabriel's first start. Shedeur, at least go be better than Dylan Gabriel and Dylan Gabriel's first start versus a better defense and a better team in the Minnesota Vikings. I will not lower the bar for Shedeur Sanders because I like him, because I like Deion, because I've known Deion, because I grew up in Dallas and Deion helped bring the Cowboys a Super Bowl. I'm not going to lower the standard of Shedeur Sanders. It's his first start. I get that. But if you want to take what's not yours, which is the starting job, you have to play at an extremely high level, Shady.
I hate the take. I wanted to shoot the take. Dog, how many rookies we see have their debut and they're not that good? A lot of them, right?
Sure.
Okay. What I'm saying is, winning is a lot. All right. Even against the Raiders, winning is a lot. The Browns are not a good team, dog. What are they, 2-8?
Yep.
They 2-8. If he goes in the game and he has 2 or 3 touchdowns and maybe throws a pick, right? Because he is a rookie and he does well, I'm okay with that. Because now the game 2, I like to see something different. Right? And I want to see, when I look at rookies, I like to see him build and keep building because it's hard as hell to be good in the league. It's even damn hard to be good as a rookie. So give you some time, Acho. Ain't no wrong with 2 touchdowns and maybe 230 or 40 yards. That's a really good game.
Shady,
They stink, though.
There will be no game 2 as a starter if he does not win.
Well, my man's in the concussion protocol.
Concussion protocol.
Anything, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying,
But if Shedeur shows enough promising, right? Where, okay, you know what? Let's not rush our other rookie quarterback because Shedeur's looking good. That's reasonable.
the hard part for me is this. If Shedeur had 2 touchdowns, Shady, let's say 2 touchdowns, no picks, 190 yards. How you feel about that?
For his first start?
Yeah.
I'm taking that.
That's what
Do they win
Dylan,
or lose?
that's what Dylan Gabriel did.
Okay, all right, okay.
And the whole world was like, we want Shedeur. We want Shedeur. So if Dylan
Everybody
Gabriel,
wants Shedeur because he's been better than Dylan Gabriel since college.
but if Dylan Gabriel in his first start just gave you numbers and made you smile and say, I'm taking that, how the hell?
You know why though? It's how you look. Because I've seen stuff where they do with Dylan Gabriel. He fake play actions. He throws it to the flat to the freaking tight end, a 3-4 yard route. The dude breaks 2 tackles and now it's a 25, 28 yard game. I've seen that happen. That's nothing to me. You fake, and you're in the goal line. You fake. He throw it, dump it off. He scores. And if you don't watch the game, you see, he had 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. I see all that. I want to watch the game. Show me you looking up the safety, you coming back, and you hitting the wide receiver. Show me you putting the ball placement. I want to see all that. And if I can show that, and if he can show that, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Right? Because I guess you're talking about the stats. I want to watch the game and see, okay, is he processing well? Right? Is he taking dumb sacks? Is he holding the ball slow? I want to watch the football game. I am not a fan. I really did this thing. That's what I want to see. Because you already know the coach don't like him.
Yeah.
I can't stand Kevin Stefanski. I can't stand him though. I don't like people, right, that they're not fair. You don't even know Shedeur. You don't even know the man. Every interview you talk like you don't even care about him.
I'll say he has to go out there and win this game though.
Has to.
Like
They 2-8.
It's
They never win.
the Raiders 2-8.
My
Like
man
this.
my man be having 10 sacks in the game and they still lose.
And Geno Smith been getting sacked 10 times a game this whole season. Like that. Like you got Myles Garrett on the opposite side. Look, if they're good enough to go out there and they're good enough to go out there and get a win against the what was it, the Dolphins? They're good enough to go out there and get a win against the Packers. You got to be able to beat the Raiders. We also asked, what does he need to do to keep this starting job?
Correct.
That he has to win the game.
Correct.
He has to win the game and he has to look impressive
real
while
quick,
doing it.
So if he looks okay, he looks average.
Dylan Gabriel starting.
Or he looks average and they win the game. And he's saying
It helps his case.
Hold on. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Come on, dude.
At the bare minimum, he has to win. That's the entry fee.
Yeah.
You ain't got a section
To
yet.
win the starting job?
You ain't got a section. You just paid the cover.
Yeah.
The cover just to get into the starting conversation
Yeah.
is the win.
This Raiders offense is the worst outside of maybe the Browns in the entire NFL.
Just a cover.
Like they're awful.
That's the cover. Like, if you want a table, Shedeur, if you want a section, you got to throw for 250.
Dude, Shedeur sounds like the type to be paying to get in the club.
The starting
They
job.
paying him to come in the club. And he gonna have all the bottles. And if he called me, he gonna have all the chicks. Listen, dog, let me tell you something, man, real quick, man. All right. He needs to play well for himself, for his fans, and for the community, and for that team.
Yeah.
Right? If they lose the game, I ain't worried about that. You're gonna lose anyway. Matter of fact, y'all need to lose to get better draft picks. He needs to look good. If he wins the game, showing he has 100 yards and they win the game, dog, like, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm not talking
Hold
about
on,
that.
That's a good question.
I'm not talking about that.
That's a good question. Social Trey, ask the chat, please. Ask the chat that you talking to. Care Bear, ask the people. What's more important, a win for Shedeur or playing well? What's more important?
So Myles Garrett have 7 sacks and two sack strip fumbles, and they score and they get picks. I hate when we do that. Listen, I do think wins are quarterback stats, but bro, you got to play too, though, man. Come on, dude.
The hard part for me is this. Even if Shedeur goes out there and plays well, 2 tugs, pick, 270, and they lose, you lost to the Raiders. Shay, you know this. And they got a long flight back.
270?
He can't even be hyped.
Did you say 270?
270. He can't even be hyped.
He can't be hyped to you.
Shady, on the
But
plane.
yo, and his family group chat.
270?
Dog. All right, if I'm a rookie, I hate losing. If I'm a rookie, I'm gonna be mad and all that. I get my family group chat. They're gonna give me love.
But how long are those faces gonna be on that plane flight back? Everybody's sick.
You sleep.
Everybody's
you sleep. You get a little drink. You ain't worried about none of that.
Man.
Had a little side thing come see you.
Dylan Gabriel hasn't amassed more than 211 yards in the start this year.
He not that good
Shedeur
either.
Sanders go out there and put up 270. That's I'm looking to see what Joe Flacco did.
Oh, he was weak.
Joe Flacco did his very first game. That'll be the 270 would be the second best passing performance for the Browns this season.
Shady, let me ask you this, because you ain't comment on Shedeur mentioned. Hey, pull up what Shedeur said about pressure.
Got you.
Pull that up, because
He had
Shady, we missed
Sanders.
you yesterday.
He had Sanders. He ain't worried about no pressure.
I'm curious, 2-5, because you had a first start. Brian Westbrook was there. I think Brian Westbrook got hurt your rookie season. You're a second-round pick. You're supposed to be Shady McCoy, all these things.
I did bad.
I want you to hear what Shedeur says, but I also want to hear, like, is it too much pressure for Shedeur? Let me hear this audio. It might not be great. Let's see.
I think it's some certain scenarios, I could have been tighter, with my footwork and everything. But
actually, I think this was more of a breakdown about the
from film.
The question, pull this one wrong.
What's that? I'll pull up the other one from
The
yesterday.
question 2-5 is: do you think this is too much pressure for Shedeur?
Nah. He had Sanders. He ain't no pressure. He used to it. Yo, my dad's name is Deion Sanders. You know how much pressure that is, just to wake up every day? He been dealing with that since high school. Then he goes to Jackson State. Has to deal with that pressure.
Yeah.
Then he goes from there to Colorado. Can he do it in this big league? He been dealing with pressure his whole life. Then he's supposed to get first round and goes to the 5th round.
Yeah.
You think that's pressure?
That's fair.
That's pressure.
That's fair. We good. We good.
Oh, okay, wait.
We good.
Yeah,
Trey, what's on the chat, bro?
I like pressure in my life.
Yeah, chat.
The game gotta speak. Ooh,
Chat,
okay, should
nah,
do
the
it.
chat, the chat going up. The chat going up. So I did miss one from earlier, and they got on my head. And so Aldo sent another $50 super chat and said, "Yo, telling me Josh is so great, but haven't even been to the Super Bowl. But the last pick took us there, and Shady shouldn't even be talking because them Eagles quarterback ain't nothing if he was with the team the 49ers have been having all season."
Wait, he keep talking about Joe. He keep talking about
Brock Purdy?
Yeah. Brock Purdy.
He said Jalen Hurts would be nothing if he was on the
Wait,
Niners.
say it one more time.
Yep.
Slow for me real quick.
Okay, so he said, "Yo, telling me Josh is so great, but hasn't even been to the Super Bowl. But the last pick took us, the 49ers."
Stop. So he's saying Josh should be great. Why he takes to the Super Bowl? Like the last pick in the draft, Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
Correct.
Is he serious?
That's another $50 super chat, though. Respect him.
Come on now.
Okay.
Respect him.
But we talking about Josh Allen and Brock Purdy.
Why is that different though, Shady? Is it because of
But then what
Dude,
he goes on to
not
say?
all pros, dog.
Wait, what else he go on?
So he
Sound
goes
like the
on to
Eagles to me.
say, Shady shouldn't even be talking about them Eagles quarterbacks because they're nothing. If Jalen Hurts was on the 49ers, he said he's doing nothing.
If Jalen Hurts played with the Niners when Brock Purdy did, it would be the same thing, dude. It'd be the same. They're just switching. A whole bunch of all pros, a whole bunch of great defensive players. The difference was, though, I think they won a championship one of them years.
With Jalen Hurts under center.
That's a fair take.
Yeah.
Because Jalen wouldn't have got hurt probably.
Yeah.
Against like Purdy got hurt against the Eagles.
He does everything better than Brock Purdy, though. Maybe Brock Purdy might process a little better.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Brock Purdy do better than
Jalen Hurts has never thrown for 25 passing touchdowns in a season, ever.
Throw the football.
Brock Purdy did it in his second year.
Hold up.
36.
Hold up.
Hurts is awesome.
So
he don't throw the football like that.
Okay, but the way Kyle does his offense, they throw the ball a little bit more.
Sure.
Different ways. Okay, keep going. Because I think if Kyle had Jalen Hurts, I think
if Kyle had the Eagles roster,
Kyle had it.
Oh my God!
See now check him because that's wrong. Now check him because that's wrong.
Kyle did have a roster.
Okay, thank you.
Now, but to Care Bear's point,
He didn't have the Eagles roster
roster
right
is
now.
better.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm saying,
You know what I mean? Like,
okay,
the
so
Niners
Saquon over
plus
Christian
A minus?
McCaffrey.
That we
AJ Brown over IU.
Time out. Real quick, hold on. Before we
Niners offense
A plus with A minus.
A plus to a B plus.
No.
Eagles offense. Okay, we'll go through it. We'll go like at their prime right now or last year with Eagles and 49ers.
At the best rosters?
Running back. You want Saquon or you want Christian McCaffrey?
How close is that though?
That's close.
It's close.
All right, so we
But I'm saying, who do you want? We'll go through it. Let me go through it.
Let him cook. 2-5.
Let me go through it.
Hey, ask me a question. I'm answering.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm saying, you asked me a question about the running backs. Like, if you had Saquon or you had CMC, like, dog, you're in great hands on either.
Either way.
All
Okay,
right.
I hear you.
Either
Okay,
way.
then a push. Offensive line.
Eagles.
But it's still close, though. At their best, oh my. I will leave the studio. You telling me
from center
Kelsey,
to the right?
Time out.
Kelsey,
From center
Beckton,
right.
Lane Johnson, Jordan Wailata.
I'll give you Trent. I'll give you Trent.
So are y'all telling me that the Niners offense? I watched these Niners offensive linemen, right?
Yeah.
Go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Only running the ball. I watched. What's the bump quarterback from
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Terrible. Yo, he had like 200 yards the whole playoff series.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the first playoff game to the Super Bowl.
That's
They ran the ball all game.
Schematically, absolutely.
Shanahan,
Shay,
he did
you
the
know-
same
that's
thing in
lineman,
Atlanta.
that's lineman.
He did the same thing in
Shay,
Atlanta.
you know,
Did
bro.
Atlanta have crazy, bro? Did Atlanta have a crazy offensive line when
Wait,
they went to
that's
the
not
Super Bowl?
lineman?
I think scheme more.
Because
than
I
lineman.
watched them
scheme. He
as
never
soon
had a
as-
bad run
As soon as the
game.
year was over, all them dudes got paid. They all got paid, and Wentz got paid.
Yeah, McGlinchey left, went to the Broncos, got paid.
What are we talking about?
Shay,
yo?
you know the Eagles' offensive line better than the Niners.
Also-
their offensive line is better, yes, but it's not it's not a blowout.
Not a blowout, sure.
Look,
All right, so when we talk about these offenses, it's like, yo,
Get to receivers, because then it's a
Receivers
blowout.
is a watch.
Then it's a blowout.
Receivers is a
how's
watch.
it a blowout? AJ Brown's better than AJ Brown's better than Ayuk, right? Right?
Yes.
They're both all pro receivers.
Shady, that's not close.
Shady,
Shady, that's not close. AJ and Ayuk is not
Has
close.
Ayuk ever been in the conversation for being top 10?
He's an all pro receiver.
Has he ever been in the conversation of being top 5?
Shady, you talking crazy. Shady, it's not close.
What
Bro.
AJ and Ayuk?
Tell me, hold up.
Come on, dog.
Listen, AJ Brown is a all around better wide receiver than Ayuk.
Yes.
No way can cut it.
It's not close.
But dude, when you are all pro that year, that means you're the best receiver in the league that year.
Ayuk had one all-pro year. AJ had 3
He been hurt.
back-to-back
He
to
been hurt
back.
too, though, right? He been hurt.
Ayuk and Smitty, say that's close. Don't say Ayuk and AJ.
I can't say a dude is all pro receiver. It's not. I can't do that. I did all pro. It's hard to do. It's not easy. And everybody's not making all pros. It's hard to do, dog.
The 49ers group is amazing.
Okay,
Like,
let's keep going on. So Debo just regular now. Debo's nobody, huh? So Smitty's nice. I think Smitty's nice, but Debo just nobody. Oh, so we gonna add Kittle in
For
the too,
most
right?
of Brock Purdy's
What?
tenure, was Debo crazy for most of Brock Purdy's tenure?
Oh, to his point,
Come
Debo
on,
had
bro.
1,400 the year before Brock Purdy was really starting.
Debo's a really good player, dog,
Right.
for that scheme.
Debo is a
Okay,
good player.
Before we get done with it, the tight ends, or they don't
It's
count
Kittle.
either.
No, Kittle. It's not
Kittle.
Kittle.
It's Kittle. It's not
So
close.
what I'm saying-
So offensive
it's not
line,
close.
it's the Eagles,
So
in my
what
opinion.
but I'm saying you guys are right. But what I'm saying is, dog, you're talking about if the Eagles is number 1 talented offense,
Yeah.
okay, the Niners is number 3. You get what I'm saying? The shit is the same.
Fair.
I don't think it's. I think
We did get another super chat in the middle of all this that Jason said Shady's still shifty, even as a commentator.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah.
That boy was dodging them questions. Little stutter step, little hezzy, little juke left. Yeah, Shady.
Look,
Was,
bro.
that was impressive. That was impressive.
Nah, top 3 is like not
What
good
was
for
more
y'all.
impressive? Pull up Shady versus the Panthers real quick. Pull up Shady versus the Panthers.
Oh, my
I
God.
need y'all, and ask the chat. What was more impressive? And shout out to y'all on TikTok hanging with us. Y'all, it's all love. We love
Facts,
y'all on TikTok.
facts.
What was more impressive? Was Shady just then
Okay.
or this clip that we're about to show you? Shady just then or this right here? Rome, pull it up.
Hey, this was. Oh
Gosh. Oof, goodness.
I know this is
What
crazy.
was shiftier? One more time, Care Bear. One more time,
I got
G.
you. I got you.
What was shiftier? Shady just then on that Eagles-Niners debate or this right here?
Is this preseason?
Preseason.
I can't ride
Man,
this.
you was getting people. You was losing people jobs out there, bro.
I'm not entirely sure what was shifty.
Bro, I keep
Because
it
that
real.
last argument,
Y'all talking about a top 3 offensive skill positions. Like, what are we arguing about? Then y'all tell me what all pro, this all pro, that ain't nothing. Like, what?
and the wide
I
was
hear
Shady,
you.
I'm done with it. Where else we at, Care Bear?
Look, we got to keep it pushing. We got to talk Kansas City Chiefs. Right now, they are in some trouble as it stands. Kansas City, with the most on the line this week for the AFC, win against the Colts, the Chiefs would improve their playoff chances to 65%, and a loss would drop them to 36% against a very, very good Indianapolis Colts team. Fellas,
They play this weekend?
they do. Can
Colts.
the Chiefs afford to lose this game this weekend?
Where the game at? It don't even matter, though.
It's in Kansas City.
I ain't been gambling. I've stopped gambling. But I don't like the disrespect. I'm putting 10 grand on the Chiefs, man. I
Oh,
ain't
wow.
playing around.
Really?
Oh, I can't say that.
It don't matter. TikTok. So I'm going to say this. If the Chiefs lose, it's a wrap. Blouse.
Well, 36%.
Cancel Christmas.
No, 36%, they said.
I don't care about that
It's done.
36%. It's done. Because if the Chiefs lose, Broncos are still sitting there like 9-2, and Pastor Tam finna come back. The Colts are still sitting where they sit. And if the Chiefs lose, the Chiefs aren't winning the division. And now at 5-6, the question now is, can you make a wild card? Well, the Chargers are 7-4. Can you make a wild card? The Bills are 7-4. Can you make a wild card? Like, if the
Yeah.
Chiefs lose, it's the Texans now are sitting at 6-5.
The thing that helps them is Aaron Rodgers' injury right now. And maybe they start slipping. The Ravens end up getting that last spot. And then they can compete with maybe the I don't know. The Texans are getting there though too. It's
And the Texans are getting there. Texans have won 3 straight with Davis Mills.
Yeah.
The Chiefs cannot afford to lose this game because then you get to that point in the season, Shady, where players start tapping out. Chris Jones starts looking around and saying, "We're not making the playoffs." So
The Chiefs is doing that?
Shady 5-6.
Hold up. I just want to make sure you're clear.
Yep.
The Chiefs is going to tap out?
Why would you keep going?
The Chiefs?
Why would you keep playing? The Rams did it, Shady. I saw Aaron Donald and Matthew Stafford.
They
do
not
it.
the Chiefs.
And it's above nobody.
They're not the Chiefs. They're not the Chiefs. They're not used to being there all the time. They wake up yawning. We're in the playoffs. Playoffs? I've been on teams where, like, in week 4, we start planning our vacation. Yeah, where you going to see? Oh, okay, all right, bet. The Chiefs, they know they in the playoffs. You counting them out? I can't count them out.
They're done.
I keep telling you, dog, it's like Jason. I got to make sure Jason is dead.
Shady, 5-6 is dead.
Oh, come on, man.
5-6.
They're going to win this game.
They need this game.
60. If they win, 65%,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
But
For
go
as
ahead.
much of a believer as I am in the Chiefs, they lose this game, I'm right there with you, Acho. I think this is too much to come back from. That's you. At that point, you're talking about running the table.
Yeah, correct.
At that, sorry. Just you got to see the Broncos again this year.
Yep.
They're going to be looking at it as, hey, we beat you now. We don't have to play you later.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm sure they felt that way whenever they played them the first time. That was a must-win game for the Chiefs, and
Correct.
I've watched them now lose back-to-back must-win games. You lost to the Bills whenever you needed to. You had a bye week. We talked so crazy about Andy Reid's record out of bye week. It's just not their year, man.
Yep.
Hey,
It's just not.
So before we move on, so you believe in the Broncos? And
Absolutely.
Bo Nix.
Yeah, absolutely.
You believe in boys too?
Yeah.
You believe in Bo Nix?
I believe in that defense, yeah.
No.
I believe in that defense, yeah.
Do you believe in Bo Nix and the Broncos?
I believe in the defensive unit on Bo Nix's team.
I need like the Martin Luther King type answer. Like, I believe that one day. He ain't giving me that.
I believe. Yeah, nah, I
I
believe.
mean, I'm gonna say it like this though, 2-5. It's like I believe enough in the Broncos defense and Bo Nix. I believe enough in the Patriots defense and Drake May to be able to beat the Chiefs. I believe enough in Josh Allen to be able to beat this Chiefs. This is not the same Chiefs team of old.
Okay.
yeah.
And bro, the Chiefs defense, they're just not like that.
This core is dead.
Ooh.
This core of championship winning players that the Chiefs have are dead. Wow. And it's done. And like, I'm sorry. Like I Chris Jones might be around to see the next one. Travis Kelce not gonna be around to see the next one.
I gotta text Andy Reid. Like,
Sorry.
yo,
Like it just
like,
that's just what it is.
Andy, all the stuff. These people don't believe, man.
It's gonna be Trent McDuffie moving forward, Patrick Mahomes moving forward, maybe the young wide Rashee Rice, and that could be they could help you out in this next era. But it's
They need to sit your boy from Texas down and let Thornton play a little bit more.
oh wow.
I can see anything possible.
Thornton is
nice.
He's being amazing. Now, there are some like film concerns too with like Pat Mahomes' deep ball has not been the same over the past couple of years because he had Worthy for a 60-yard touchdown that would have opened up the game and
Correct.
just missed, and it's back-to-back weeks that he's done that.
Can't trust him. Can't trust a young fella.
That's why you overthrow it?
Yeah, that's why you overthrow it. He missing them.
All I'm saying is this though, just real quick. He's supposed to be 4-2.
Yeah.
He don't play like 4-2.
We get open.
Time
He
out.
does get open.
Hold up. When you watch him play, does he like a 4-2 type player? Because I watch Tyreek Hill, he looked like a 4-2 player, don't he?
Tyreek
Sure.
a different
That's a
breed.
different
though.
player. Wait,
different player.
Tyreek
I'm
got the craziest
I'm not talking
acceleration
about
ever.
like how nice you is.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the strictly speed. When I watch him play, he don't look 4-2.
I think without the ball in his hands, he looks 4-2.
Those
With the ball in
and you
his
know what? And guys like that don't be great football players.
That's fair. That's fair. But to me, it's like the Chiefs' problems right now are not on Xavier Worthy. The problems right now are on a lack of running game. The problems right now are on the defense is no longer elite. And the problem right now is they can never actually get a lead. Like they can't actually put a team in any sort of fear. The Broncos had advantage the entirety of the time. Where you at?
Look, I pulled up the film because I look Xavier Worthy, my boy. We got to take a look at some of these, man. He's running ass naked downfield, brother. Pat is missing, and Pat, one of my favorite players in the entire league. His deep ball accuracy this year has not been good. He's got 42% neutral incompletions, not much separation, not great throws. 21% completions. Dude, it's been bad. It's been bad. Any targets over 30+ yards to Xavier Worthy on deep balls, just not being able to hit them.
To me, that's
out of bounds. Right? That's a touchdown. These are multiple touchdowns that he's missing. He's wide open. This is the difference between him having a 1,300-yard season
Yeah.
and not.
Yeah.
You're missing bombs. It's tough.
He not running.
Shady, don't do this.
Oh,
bro.
come
See,
on,
here
bro.
you go,
These
caving for
throws
Pat.
out of bounds.
You go
He not
like,
running now.
Shady, come on, bro.
the margin of victory for the Chiefs is so thin right now. Pat also has to play better. Run game also has to be better. The Chiefs have to blow it up this offseason, honestly. Like outside
What does that
of,
look like though for a Chiefs roster?
Yeah, because who they got? Who they
to
got?
me
over there?
that looks like
who they got?
Chris Jones.
Oh, he's slowing
Are
down.
you in or you out? Killer Trav. You in or you out? That's to me what it looks like. Pat stays, obviously. And I like what you said, Care Bear. Pat, McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Rashee Rice, y'all are our future. Everybody else, what's up?
Who the future again?
Pat, McDuffie, Watson,
Yeah.
Rashee Rice. Like y'all, we're building. Like, y'all are our core four.
Yeah.
And like everybody else,
I like that.
What's
Yeah.
up with it? Because
Yeah.
like, and honestly, Andy has to have the hard conversation with Chris Jones first. We can have it with Kelsey next, but like Chris Jones has sold 2 games this season. Chargers first game of the season, 3rd and 15, inside pass rush move. Justin Herbert scrambles for 19 yards, first down. And then there was another game on primetime television. We talked about it. I broke it
didn't
down where he didn't hustle to the play. Like Chris Jones is, you're one of the greatest defensive tackles of the generation. You can't be out here selling games.
Yeah, I just,
It's tough to play good for a very long time.
it's tough. I mean, I can't do the Chiefs like that. They did too much for the league.
I hear you.
Because then y'all say this, then y'all be right back on that bandwagon the next year. I just can't do it.
When does, or Shady, how does, because you played for Andy Reid and he drafted you, how does he have that hard conversation? Like, what did he say to Westbrook when it was like, hey, you're a legend here?
Yeah, this won't be hard for him. Look at all the players he had to let go. Like, this is part of it. Brian Dawkins, at one time, left Andy Reid to go play with the Broncos. Brian Dawkins? If I could do it with him. Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to go with Kevin Cobb and Michael Vick. We're going to let you go to the division rival. Like,
But that's not Chris Jones, though. Chris Jones was won every Super Bowl Andy Reid's ever had.
I'm give you the caliber of player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Jones is a great player. I don't know if he's looked at.
He's not Brian Dawkins, no, of
You
course.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Brian Dawkins? He told Terrell Owens, dog, I know you, we haven't been in the Super Bowl, and you brought us back here, right? With a bad ankle. We gonna move on. It happens.
Yeah.
Chris is great, but Brian Dawkins has a way more aura.
Come on, man.
What I'm saying is
Dawkins
sometimes
crazy.
coaches have an affinity for the ones that brought him chips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brian Dawkins is a way better
Yeah.
player, but Dawkins didn't bring Andy Reid a chip.
Yeah, but
He's in that
Andy
conversation
rock
with this Pat group, though.
he rock
Pat,
with the
it's
quarterback.
Travis, and it's Chris Jones. That's the triangle that's brought them this many Super Bowls. So
Yeah.
it's
And low key, Chris Jones ain't the easiest to work with though.
I know. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
he sat out some games last year.
We do have some more super chats. Going back to one from El Soto, $50 super chat said,
Hold on, bro.
Yeah, the $50.
Y'all-
Yeah,
they
Why
acted
do
up
you sleep
tonight.
on $50 super
I
chats
don't,
now,
man,
bro?
but y'all be cooking, so you know what I mean? We gotta. I'm gonna get to it. I told him I'm gonna get to it, but when y'all cooking, I stay out the kitchen. KP ain't going nowhere. Nick is gonna keep him there and develop with him. Reason why Hurts can finally have his OC for the rest of his career to stop changing up the game plan every year. But if KP and Nick don't figure it out, we're just wasting talent. Y'all agree?
Hell no. KP gone like Brian Johnson was gone.
Yeah.
We going back to the bowl, man.
Look,
This don't matter.
It's crazy. It's
This don't
crazy to
matter,
think
man.
like, yeah, you're gonna have.
Hold on.
He can win a Super Bowl and get fired.
I just realized this, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts has had 5 offensive coordinators for the Eagles.
Yes.
The 2 internal hires have gotten fired.
Brian
And
Johnson
the
Kevin
3
Patullo, yeah.
external hires, if you will, have become head coaches. Brian Johnson, fired. Kevin Patullo, I think, will be fired. Kellen Moore was a good offensive coordinator. Shane
Yeah.
Steichen came from the Colts, was a good offensive coordinator. Maybe it's just those 2. What I'm learning is just like Eagles' internal promotions aren't working.
Yeah.
They're not working.
I'll also say this. Job market looks too good to keep a Kevin Patullo calling plays for your Super Bowl caliber team.
That's a good point.
Brian Daboll and potentially Mike McDaniel out there. You have too many options right now. Offensive head coaches that are likely getting
That's a good
fired
point.
by the end of this year to be like, yeah, I'm rocking with Kevin Patullo again. Eagles fans will be pissed if you out there throwing for 150 yards again.
Is it too late to bring Brian Daboll on staff?
You can bring him as an advisor, but he couldn't come on as an official role. I think some like compete.
But they say advisor, but
Yeah. Do
Daboll like that.
Same division. No,
Shady, they had a
Daboll.
super chat for you too. They said, "What's in your drink, bro? You giving Trevor Lawrence takes right now?"
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. It might be time to retire.
Wow.
If I'm doing that, man, if I'm doing the Trevor Lawrence, it's time to retire, dog. Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, it's time to hang it up. I'll become a high school coach or something like that. I should just go be high school or train my dog.
That was wild. That was wild. You did get some love too, though. That when we showed the Panthers clip, they said I remember that game seeing a young 2-5 bobbing and weaving like he was Barry Sanders out there. I knew he was desperate.
No, but I asked him what take was bad because I just keep it real.
They was talking about the 49ers and Eagles. You comparing them, saying it was basically splitting hairs that how even they were.
All I'm saying is that if the Eagles number one offense and skill base, the Niners was top 5, top 4.
No, absolutely. Those two teams had the most All Pros of anybody during that span. So
Care Bear, where we at, G?
Unbelievable. Speaking of All Pros, I don't know. Does he have one? Yeah, he should.
No.
Does he not? Well, that's crazy. All right. Joe Burrow, for the second straight day today, it was taking first-team snaps with the Cincinnati starting offense, preparing him for the possibility of playing this Sunday against New England. I think we all know he's probably going to have to play this weekend against New England. What would a loss mean, though, for Joe Burrow's legacy and kind of where he's at right now, given this season's gone not his way?
Is Jamar Chase playing?
No.
They not winning this game. But legacy, man, he got a nice legacy. He good
That's
player.
what I was saying. Acho, for reference, Acho yesterday was saying Joe Burrow is fool's gold because his inability to stay healthy is essentially taking him out of any conversation that we could throw him in. You can't say he's top 5. You can't say he's top 10. You have to say he's non-applicable.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. He said he's N-A non-applicable because of the injury history. Do you have any response to that crazy ass comment?
No, that's kind of funny though, dog.
But it's real though. Like my thought 2-5 is this: Joe Burrow, if he does not play, we can no longer have conversations with him amongst the elites. The best ability in the NFL is availability.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, Joe, if you're not available, and if your team has now missed the playoffs under your tenure more years than it's made the playoffs under your tenure, how the hell can I keep talking about you?
That's a good point, though.
Like, Lamar Jackson's team has made the playoffs, I think, every year except for one.
And they're going to make it this year.
Patrick Mahomes' team has made the playoffs, has gone to the AFC Championship game.
Every year.
Every year as a starter. Josh Allen, I think maybe he only missed the playoffs his first year starting, maybe. His team's made the playoffs every year since. Matthew Stafford, he's also a top quarterback. I think he's made it 3 out of the 4 or 4 out of the 5 since he's been with the Rams.
Yeah.
Joe, you're the top quarterback, you're in the top 5, and you've made it 2 out of 5 years? Doesn't make any sense. Like, how in the world can we discuss him anymore?
No, that's a good point.
Like, I don't think we can discuss him.
That's a good point.
I understand. His defense for the past 2 years has probably been the worst defense I've seen a quarterback of his talent have in the modern in the past 5 to 10 years. That defense was terrible. He was out there throwing damn near 40 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, and they're not a playoff team because of how bad they are. Right now, I mentioned this yesterday as well. They could be a playoff team if their defense had a pulse against the Bears. Their defense had a pulse against the New York Jets. If their defense had a pulse this season, they're in a position for him to fight back and claw back into a situation, kind of like the Ravens put Lamar Jackson in the situation to claw back in after missing some games. I do think, though, however, I understand your argument. It's tough to compare. It's tough to say that this dude has no all-pros and he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I can't say he's fool's gold,
You know what, though? I want you to do some homework, right?
Yeah.
And this is not class, but this is my class. Do some homework. If you look at last year, because everybody said the same thing about this defense last year, right? When you break it down, he had great games, but he had losing moments.
Yeah.
Where he might have had a fumble, might have had a pick, right? And a lot of other quarterbacks he played against, like Lamar, even Russell Wilson beat him, put 40 on him.
Yeah.
Yo, we got to look into Joe Burrow. I keep saying this, and I hate when people they get mad at me, but Joe Burrow is great. He's a great quarterback. But is he really worth it, though?
Yeah,
My thing is, we watching an old ass quarterback, Joe Flacco. Okay, look great, look like Joe Burrow, right? If you change the numbers on it, like, oh, was that Joe Burrow? He's got a little gray in his head, but anyway, he's putting them all these great numbers with these great wide receivers, and they're still losing games because of the defense. So what I'm saying is, why pay Joe Burrow $55 million a year when he's giving you the same results? Either he's not playing or he's putting stats up and they're still losing. Get some defensive help.
My thing is,
come on now.
Bengals don't make the playoffs. I just wouldn't want Joe Burrow.
GM Shady.
Wow.
I wouldn't want him.
Because he costs a lot.
Correct.
For no results.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, bruh, Care Bear, when I buy my jewelry overseas. Get your tax money back.
Facts.
Buy my jewelry overseas, right?
Smart.
The watches, all this.
You can get the designer bags overseas,
all of this
too.
is all overseas. But I messed around and I bought a ring one time, and it's too thin. Me. No. I bought a ring one time.
Yeah, he ain't doing that.
I bought a ring one time, and it was too thin. So the problem is, I would be on the desk, and I'll slam my hand on the desk, and it would break. Then I'd have to go to the jewelry store, had to have them weld the gold back together. Boom, it break. Finally, I just stopped wearing it. Because I'm like, I like the ring. It's nice. It was expensive, but it breaks too much. That's how I feel about Joe Burrow. So maybe fool's gold isn't an accurate term. Maybe it's just brittle gold. And at the end of the day, I don't want brittle gold either because it just breaks too much.
Do you get second chances, though? On things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fixed it 3 times. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm done with it. Joe Burrow, rookie season, you played 10 games. 4th season, you played 10 games. Last season, y'all missed the playoffs because, like Shady said, though you played incredibly well, there were losing moments. Joe Burrow got outplayed by Jaden Daniels last year, Washington Commanders game.
It did happen.
You outplayed Jaden Daniels, don't win. There
Lamar
were losing
Jackson.
moments. This season, Joe Burrow, you played 2 games out of a possible 10. So, like, he breaks too much. I don't know, like, Care Bear, as a fan, would you want Joe Burrow, given the fact that he misses 40% of his seasons?
He's better than Dak. If he can't play, he's not better than Dak. Like that's
Better than who?
He's better than Dak.
Dak
Yeah.
Prescott.
He's better than Dak Prescott. Yeah.
I mean, that ain't.
Yeah, but my thing
But if he
is
can't-
though, I believe him to be to Acho's point. I believe him to be a better player. I wouldn't want him because I don't know if he can actually show he's a better player on a week-to-week
Correct.
basis.
Would you take him or would you take Jalen Hurts?
Oh, Dak or Joe
Burrow? I'm not talking.
Oh no, I'm taking Jalen Hurts
Over Joe Burrow?
Over there, bro?
because he actually plays.
I would too.
Because he plays.
I would too.
It's because of the injuries. Now, if you're telling me I get a healthy 17-game season, I'm taking Joe Burrow
yes,
over
of course.
everybody in the league, but maybe 3
but
guys.
the problem is, that's not the reality.
That's not the reality.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like, if you got a player that doesn't give effort, man, if you just tell me he was giving effort, hell yeah, I'd take him. That's not the reality.
Yeah.
The reality is Joe Burrow stays hurt, and this Joe Burrow
And he
is your
costs a
time.
lot. And he costs a
and
lot.
he's too much to be saying hurt.
And
So let me ask you this though:
Yeah.
if he wins that Super Bowl in 2022, does your opinion change? Is his legacy different then?
Absolutely, his legacy's different.
But
Because
can
he
he
has a Super Bowl.
Yeah, 'cause he has
can
a
he be
bowl.
ranked then? You're saying he's disqualified from being ranked because he's not.
I still
can't
can't
rank
Super
him
Bowl. I
still.
still can't rank him.
Really? Okay.
I still can't rank him. If he had a chip, he got a chip, bro.
Yeah.
And you got a chip on Mahomes' watch.
Yeah.
Like, historically
Yeah.
speaking, that'd be crazy.
Right.
But we can't even talk about Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He's not top 5, not top 10. He just becomes
He's not
like
applicable.
straight
Yeah.
up. Like,
The
he
reason
just-
I ask because
it's tough.
it's some other greats across the sports that have won, like Kawhi Leonard has won. Deep Boy's won. He won a championship. but
Kawhi's
he's
a
also
perfect example,
unavailable.
though.
Yeah.
How do you rate Kawhi amongst the players in this era? He's great. He's phenomenal. He has like obviously Joe Burrow's not there in terms of like legacy and whatnot.
Right.
But he's phenomenal. He just can't stay healthy.
Correct.
Through his entire prime. He legitimately, in my opinion, had the talent to be a top 15 player all time. Maybe even
Correct.
top 10. If he put
Absolutely.
together some championships staying healthy for the Clippers. You can't even
stay on
rate
the
him.
court. Yeah,
But
right.
yeah.
And
champ, though.
not to make it a
Nah, he is a
Kawhi
champ,
conversation,
yeah.
but
That's
he
the difference
just
between him and Joe.
eclipsed 20 points per game for his career last year.
Yeah.
He was going to make
crazy.
it was going to make the Hall of Fame and be one of the most
He a
paraded
first
players.
ballot Hall of
Yeah.
Famer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And didn't even average 20 a game as a
But
guard.
think
forward.
about it for a moment. We only had 3 years to say Kawhi is one of the best players in the league.
Yep, that's it.
It was about 18, 19, 20. 17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
When we were saying Kawhi, one of the best two-way players we ever seen.
sure,
for
Kawhi,
sure.
a top 3 player in the league
Yep.
right now.
Claw.
Some were
Yep.
saying I would take Kawhi over LeBron. Remember those were
Yeah,
conversations
yeah.
that were being had.
Bro,
Yeah.
in between look, before the first ACL injury, the Zaza Pachulia one that started this whole nonsense,
Yep.
he was out there playing.
But
bro.
now it's
he was
not
out there
applicable.
But wait,
hooping, bro.
Would you take him or take James Harden
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Absolutely.
for their careers?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Finals
See,
MVPs.
you thought about because Harden got a lot of
Oh,
hard.
no, I don't think it's a conversation. It's not even remotely
but the
close.
championship makes even a lot of
Everything.
injuries.
But you
it's not
kind of,
just
but
that.
doesn't that kind of contradict your point that you
Come
just
on, man,
said?
talk
Like,
to me,
yeah,
Chuck.
with,
Come on.
because
now.
he has multiple, though. That's the difference between him and Joe Burrow. That's why I said they're not the same caliber of player right now because Joe Burrow doesn't have the skins on the wall.
Yeah.
Kawhi has rings.
Talk to
Yeah.
us,
Kawhi
man.
has
Yeah.
heavy. Kawhi has. I beat Braun. I beat
Right.
Curry.
Yeah.
Like I got rings.
yeah.
Joe Burrow doesn't have that yet.
Yeah.
If Joe Burrow did win that one, cool. If he won another one, cool.
Yeah. If Joe
Then
Burrow
we'd be
had
having
two-
a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
But Kawhi got.
If
Kawhi-
Joe Burrow had 2, we're not talking about him for different reasons.
Yeah.
You already got 2.
exactly.
Right.
We
It's
can't even
sad.
bash you. You
Then-
said
then-
Yeah.
Then it's dang, this is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right now, this continues, he's Derrick Rose territory.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
good.
Yo, you came in, you had an
good.
amazing
That's
season.
good.
You made a
Yeah.
Super
That's
Bowl
good.
by getting
That's
sick
good.
8
Yeah.
times.
Good, Care Bear.
This
Yeah.
continues.
Good.
He's Derrick Rose territory.
Yeah.
An amazing
Yeah.
player that we'll
Yeah.
never get to see the maximum potential of
Yep.
because he had too many injuries.
And had one outstanding season.
Yep.
Yeah.
One outstanding season.
So-
The difference is at least D Rose snuck an MVP out the joint.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow didn't even make All Pro.
Hey,
the
beat
year
Mahomes
he
is
had
his
best
MVP.
season.
It's like,
That's fair.
So,
They're equivalent.
The MVP means more to y'all than him being the first draft pick of the whole draft, right? And the team being trash. And he take him to the Super Bowl. Y'all don't care about that. And you play against Patrick
nah, I
Mahomes.
do. Derrick
do.
Rose took a
you
team that
got-
was trash.
To the finals?
He took him to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I said
Play LeBron.
the finals. It's the last game of the year.
Burrow went to finals. All right, let's go. Burrow went to Super Bowl. Derrick Rose won MVP. Burrow doesn't have an All Pro. Derrick Rose has an MVP.
But the question I'm asking though is like, what's harder to do? To take a franchise that's bad. We're a bad franchise. Oh, we get you. Oh, things are changing. Oh, wait.
That's harder to
We
do.
play Patrick Mahomes to the shit.
disagree.
We gotta lose to them on the road, and then we beat him and go to the Super Bowl.
it's extremely tough.
And then we lose to the Rams by like one play.
Yeah.
I disagree just because basketball head. I took an MVP off of LeBron James in his prime. I took a ring off of
lot of
Miami.
not a
ring. I took an MVP off of Miami Heat LeBron James.
A lot of guys did that. It's not nothing to brag about.
That's something to brag about because the guys
A
that
lot
did
of guys
all
did
time
that.
greats.
But wait, a lot of guys did that already though.
Yeah, a lot of guys won
his
Super
point,
Bowls.
but to his point, them dudes is a lot of them cats.
No. Hold time out. I watch sports. Hold up. A lot of guys don't take a terrible franchise, the number one pick overall, and go straight to the Super Bowl. They don't just happen.
Nah.
But the guys that are really, really talented can go and get MVPs on LeBron's watch. Am I missing something here?
I mean,
But he said they're all-time greats.
they're all-time greats.
Who?
Kevin Durant.
Steph
Steph
Curry,
Curry.
got like
Steph
three
Curry.
of them.
They're all these
Giannis
all-time
got
greats.
one of them joints too.
But that's the point. Giannis, they're all-time greats. So
Yeah.
to do it,
Well,
you have
most
to be
MVPs be greats.
not Derrick Rose. He's not an all-time great.
Not Derrick Rose.
That's the point.
That's the
yeah.
point.
That's the point.
That's
yeah.
the point.
That's the
It's
point
like,
I'm making.
To do what they did, you
Yeah.
have to be an all-time great.
Yeah.
You don't think
Exactly.
Derrick Rose is one of the all-time greats? at point guard?
No.
There go Trevor Lawrence take.
Woo, man! I'm not gonna lie, Shady. You off for it tonight, man. It's not.
So, wait, hold up. So,
What is it in the cup? Now I'm curious.
I'm serious, bro.
Derrick Rose not a great point guard?
No, don't move the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts. Say you said all time. Stay in that all time combo.
So hold up. I want y'all right now to name me 15 point guards of all time better than Derrick Rose.
That's light work.
That's very light work.
That is
Why you
light
name
work.
15 though.
Jabber, we come on. I'll go. Isaiah Thomas.
Steph Curry.
Magic Johnson.
Okay. What's his name? Oh my gosh.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
That's a go.
John Stockton. Hold on, John Stockton.
Okay, John Stockton. Let me go.
I got
Gary
one for
Payton.
you.
You want to say Gary Payton?
No, I'm not gonna say.
We're
Gary
at 4,
Payton.
right?
Yeah,
I can add more.
Go ahead.
Jason Kidd, Steve Nash.
Yeah.
5 and 6.
Who else we got?
might say Chris Paul.
You said 15.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you said
Chris Paul. Yeah, I'm
Chris
gonna go
Paul, easy.
CP3.
Okay, 7. Got 8 more to
What's
go,
we got?
guys.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
They
Yeah.
in the same boat, but I give you that.
That's
They definitely are.
Huh?
That's eight. Yeah.
That's 8 right there.
Damn,
Rose
why am I
is
blanking
nice.
right now?
Yeah, I'm
Pressure's
blanking
on.
too. There's definitely 15 we can name.
Yeah.
He not a point
Point?
guard.
Not a
He's
point.
a shooting guard that can't
Yeah,
get
but
point, got older and got chubby.
he's-
Come on.
Man.
He's not a point guard, dog.
You say Luka. Luka 100% better.
He already.
Luka's already better.
Luka is a point guard.
Yeah, Luka is a point
Yeah,
guard,
Luka's
and
a
he's
point guard.
definitely already better.
Yeah.
Who's
I'm waving. Oh, SGA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
They still
Tony Parker.
Oof.
Come on, I'm reading the
TP,
chat now.
yeah.
It's-
Tony Parker, you take him
Yeah.
over. Hold up.
See, Shady's gonna do this. Don't
Time
let him get
out.
y'all. Don't let Shady
Yo,
get y'all.
Tony Parker, I'm not doing that.
if your family's
He finished his career.
if your family's life is on the line, right, and this basketball team gotta save you, right, and we need a point guard, you gonna skip over Derrick Rose to take Tony Parker?
Derrick Rose
In
going.
what world? You gonna take dude from France?
Okay,
for
we'll give you.
No, no, no.
Okay,
For
big-
Chicago?
we got-
Shady right.
Yeah,
No.
okay, that's cool. Big
Derrick
O,
Rose-
we got Big
Derrick
O.
Rose gonna be amazing
Oscar
for
Robertson. We got Oscar Robertson averaging triple double.
Nine.
That's 11. That's 11.
That's
Okay, 11. You see, but real quick, I'm gonna show you how hard it
crazy
is.
for
though.
taking
Derrick
Kyrie
Rose
over
is
him?
Derrick Rose is a mother. Who?
Kyrie.
I'm taking Kyrie's career over Derrick Rose's career.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I watched this dude. No, I'm not. Kyrie
Okay.
is great player.
11.
I'm not taking him over him though. You was a sidekick for your whole career, homie. Derrick Rose took that team there. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's
can't
cool.
do that. I
That's
can't
cool.
do that.
But even at 11, we're outside of all-time great territory. You talking about all-time great? You got to be top 10.
Everybody's name was all-time greats.
Yeah.
But the argument I was saying is that you said hard to do that. Yo, Derrick Rose was a mother, homie. He was a mother.
No, he was awesome.
Yeah.
But
He's
also,
all-time great.
Like his career is not the same as those guys because he was hurt.
I give you
That's
that.
the whole point that I had about
There's
Joe Burrow.
another guy that's caught slander in the Speakeasy that has a football career similar
They
to
say
Derrick
Rondo.
Rose's
Someone said-
basketball career, and that's Cam Newton.
Hey,
Correct.
yo,
And that's
what?
Cam Newton. One MVP season.
But Cam
Balled out that
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Really went crazy.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near the all-time great discussion.
Nowhere near it.
But I don't. But
That's your logic, Shady.
But what I'm
Good,
saying,
good.
I don't look at. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I don't look at Derrick Rose. I look at Cam the same. But I don't.
But how
Why
can you
not?
not? Their careers are the
They're the
exact same.
I never ever thought.
Peaked extremely high one year, went
They're the
crazy
same.
that year, got the MVP, took
Except
the league
Cam-
by storm,
At least Cam went to a Super Bowl.
went to the Super Bowl. Yep. Got past the Eastern
They're
Conference
the same.
final
Cam might
equivalent.
be greater. Respect.
Cam did the things that.
Well, look, man.
Yeah,
I like
He
Cam.
got the MVP
So
and the
I'm
Super
gonna
Bowl
let it.
appearance.
I like Cam, so I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
But I just think when I watched Derrick Rose, I said, damn, that might be the best point guard in basketball. I've never ever thought that about Cam. I thought Cam had a great year as a quarterback. I never ever thought he was the best quarterback in football. Did you? At his best year,
No, but Derrick Rose wasn't the best player in basketball.
he wasn't the best player in
LeBron
basketball.
James was still better.
Wait,
Yeah.
time out. Let me say
KD
it.
was still bad.
All right, let me say it again because I guess they didn't hear me.
I didn't hear you.
When I watched Derrick Rose for the Chicago Bulls, I said, whoa, that probably is the best point guard in the league, hands down. Wow, whoa. Even at Cam's best year, I've never thought Cam Newton was the best quarterback in football. I thought he had the best year. I never thought that. And I know you didn't either. You played defense.
I'm not gonna lie.
There's too many great quarterbacks. Like,
No,
all
Cam
right,
wasn't
okay.
the best quarterback.
I'm trying to look a trick.
He
All
was.
right.
Nah, Cam wasn't the best.
Derrick
Okay.
Rose was
He
incredible.
was.
CP3 was
4,
right there.
3,
with the types
5s.
of guys I would want to build the championship team.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong on
Thank
that.
you.
You're not wrong on that. We'll
But
give
we
you
did
that
get a
one.
super chat from Tall Up 340. I wanted to read before we move on to the next one. He said, I can always depend on Joe Burrow to
Facts,
miss
yeah, that was
games,
good.
Josh Allen to throw red zone picks, and Justin Herbert to collapse mid-season, yet we protect these dudes year after year.
Yeah.
Who his team?
I don't know who Tall Up 340
Call
is.
up 340. Who your
Yeah,
team?
Who is this
who
team?
is your squad?
He
Yeah,
was
don't get quiet now either.
Don't
get quiet.
Is Reese still gone?
Bro, you know what? I'm
Bro,
a DM right now.
We got to see what's
I'm
crazy.
DMing Reese right
Chat,
now.
y'all don't care about Reese?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm DMing
Like,
Reese
what's
right
going on,
now.
bro?
I'm doing it right.
Care Bear, where we at, G?
Look, moving forward, it's time we talk about the main event, the big dog, the event that we've all been waiting for. Ladies and
sir.
gentlemen, it's time! We got the Eagles and the Cowboys. It's payback for week 1. LaShawn McCoy, we coming ready. Everything on the line. Dak Prescott having a better season than Jalen Hurts passing the football. This is not a surprise. Obviously, touchdowns total would be in Jalen Hurts' favor, given some tush pushes. Are we more confident in Jalen Hurts or Rain Dakota Prescott?
Yo, ask you guys, Oscar, this game to me don't really matter. I know we're going to blow it up like
Cop-out answer.
it's a real game. These guys are they got 4 wins? What they got this year?
Yeah.
4 wins, maybe 5, something like that.
We got 4, 5, and 1.
tie, yeah,
Don't
we're-
forget the 1.
Yeah, we're 8-2. What are we, 8-2?
Yeah, you do. Maybe 9-2.
Yeah, I ain't really, so you can talk about Acho.
Man, it's rivalry week. Man.
Obviously, I trust Dak Prescott more to have a better game. Dak Prescott has 2 receivers that both got not attitudes, but they both want the ball, and they let you know it, and he got both of them happy. George Pickens having his best season in football. CeeDee Lamb still having a very good season in football. Dak Prescott has a running back that's getting busy, and everybody's eating. And Dak Prescott doesn't have the line that the Philadelphia Eagles have. And Dak Prescott's offensive line has been more injured and more maligned than the Philadelphia Eagles' offensive line. And Dak Prescott has a way for them to all be getting busy. So Dak Prescott clears Jalen Hurts this year. Obviously, the Eagles as a team, because of their defense, clear the Dallas Cowboys. But if you can only take one quarterback this season, one quarterback in this game, it's got to be Dak Prescott. I'm not convinced it's close.
I mean, I ain't going to be mad about it. I just think that, it's always like stats and numbers with you, though. It's always stats and numbers. But there's one thing that we can't test, and that's dog and that's heart. And if you had to grade and ask who you take with the dog and more heart, who would that be?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, so I'll take the guy that got more of the dog and the heart, in football, because you need that. And I'll let you guys take the guy with the stats. That's cool.
What you got, Care Bear?
With a better roster, but it is what it is, man. I love that he's making excuses already for when they lose this weekend. I love that it's already the this game don't even really matter to me. They're a 4-5-1 team.
It matters?
It definitely matters. Okay. You want to know why it matters? Because I'm showing up here on Sunday night and I'm going to let you hear it. For an hour and a half straight, I'm going to let you hear it. For every single disrespectful thing you said about my football team this year, the season was over. We don't have no chance to make the playoffs. When we make that run, and if we see y'all in the first round, after we win that wild card, and we eliminate y'all, we shock y'all in Philadelphia, we end y'all season, we end y'all back-to-back bid, then you're going to have to hear it from me. So remember this night. Remember that you saying that you don't care about us playing 4-5-1, LaShawn Shady McCoy.
All right, man.
Anyway, the real question I wanted to ask.
If your name was any more syllables, that boy wouldn't have had enough breath left. He said, LaShawn Shady McCoy.
Yeah, come on, man. Yo, like for real though, I get the right, but they 4-5 though.
Yeah,
and
one.
Yo, I can't even get excited.
And one.
Get excited. I can't get excited for this team.
But the crazy thing is, though, the Cowboys probably are the most dangerous bad team in the league.
Dangerous. Oh God,
Shady, you walk on the field with George Pickens, with CeeDee Lamb,
the best receiver duo in the league,
with Dak and with Javonte, like they can get active at any point.
They played the Raiders and had a great game, right?
4 touchdowns, no picks.
We cooked the Raiders.
The 2 games before that with a good defense, what they do? Did they do that too?
They struggle.
Cardinals are a respectable team. Y'all saw Calais Campbell. He playing for his last year.
We about to brag. I can't brag about this squad. I can't. And I don't like to talk bad about the. I do. I like to talk bad about the Cowboys. I can't lie. But I can't. They're 4-5. What do you want me to say?
What are you gonna say after they beat you?
If they beat us, what are we arguing here? See you in the playoffs.
Will you give them some sort of credit?
We are the defending champs. This is y'all Super Bowl. But you know what's crazy? Though, not real talk. In the 90s, though, it was something like this, though. We probably weren't as bad as they are now, but the Cowboys was the it team. Mm-hmm. That was the team that everyone wanted to beat. And now the Eagles are the team we want to beat. Think about it. We get all the primetime games. They want to see us. Everything we talk about is the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Eagles. We don't talk about the Cowboys. We talk about when we have to because, they're the Cowboys, but there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing good to talk about them. They're 4-5.
But the truth of the matter is we actually don't know how good this Cowboys team is.
Thank you.
We do know how good they are.
We haven't seen Logan Wilson. We haven't seen DeMarvion Overshown. We haven't seen Quinnen Williams.
Oh.
And when we did just see them, they held out the Raiders' run game to 27 yards rushing, and Dak Prescott had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. And CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens allegedly was outlit the night before. Mm-hmm. It's like, if we're being honest, Shady, we just don't know how good this Cowboys team is.
Y'all don't know. I've seen this before, bro. Made it a nice some couple moves on defense. It's the same thing, yo. They're not a good team. They're not. They're 4-5 for a reason. But the offense didn't change. Did the offense change?
No.
So you had a really good running game. Great running game, actually. To be honest, I think Williams is top 5 in rushing. Okay. Yeah. Jack Prescott has 2,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, only 6 picks. He's doing really, really good. You got George Pickens that's balling, and then you got CeeDee Lamb, who's a top 5, top 3 receiver. So they ain't changed on offense, but the numbers say they're doing great. But when you watch the last 2 games, other than this bad team with the gambling team with the Vegas. No, I'm not going to call the Raiders. It's Vegas. They ain't playing no football. The gambling team in Vegas, you ball against them. But the last 2 games, I ain't do that with nobody. So I'm not going to panic about the Cowboys.
Do you not think the Cowboys are better than their record? Because to me, the Cowboys are a much better team than 4-5-1. The Cowboys are just as good as the Chicago Bears, 7-4. Cowboys are just as good.
I can't say that. I can't say that they beat them. I can't say that. That's
right
silly.
now, today.
How can you say that?
Because
they're 4-5-1. 1 is a tie, and you're bragging about them because they had 1 game against the gambling team in Vegas.
We also got smoked by the Bears. So
y'all have made additions.
We different now. That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Y'all have 5 new starters on defense.
Yep.
As a defensive player, I cannot ignore 5 new starters. Hooker's gotten healthy. Overshown, Wilson, Quinnen. 4, excuse me, if you don't count Kenny Clark. Shady, there's 4 new starters on defense, and Bland is now playing. He wasn't playing early on in the season.
He was playing. He got
not early on in the season. I don't think the first.
I watched him get beat. He got freaking my man Marvin Harrison Jr. put him on skates. You forgot that? That was 26. Yo, you know what's funny about the Cowboys? I'll tell you what. This is the only team where they can be 4-5, and we have an argument about the defending champs. Like what?
We played y'all. That 4-5-1 team with the bad defense went out there and played y'all close at home.
Real talk. I'm sorry. I don't argue with teams not going to the playoffs.
Let me ask you this.
Did you hear what I just said?
I hear you.
What did I say?
You're not arguing with teams.
We're not out of it yet. Until they ease by my team's record, I don't want to hear it.
If the Cowboys beat the Eagles, doesn't change your opinion on the Cowboys.
It's a divisional game. I've seen way weaker teams win.
Like the
Happens all
Giants when
time
y'all
in
got
football.
ran through earlier
We
this
lost
season.
the Giants. It happens all the time in football. All the time. See terrible teams, when people bet on them, they win, and then the good teams lose. All the time. What's that matter?
Was
'Cause
ran
they're
through
taking
y'all like
their
some
ass home
laxatives.
at the end of the year. Go home.
Care Bear, Cowboys beat the Eagles. What's it mean?
Cowboys are making the playoffs. Cowboys beat the Eagles. That's all the motivation they need to go out there that next week against the Chiefs team that's going to be fighting for their lives just like us. Chiefs team that's lost every single one-possession game. You keep that game close, they've shown they're going to fold. Okay? The Cowboys win this game against the Eagles. Everything's back. Everything's back open. Everything's back open.
That's a lot of momentum.
Everything's back open. That's a lot of momentum.
And if the Chiefs lose to the Colts and then turn around and have to play the Cowboys, they're going to be deflated. That's just another big win, another notch in the belt for the Cowboys.
I will say this though: the Cowboys' future is as bright as it's been since 2016. Because this offseason, Jerry Jones acquires Brian Schottenheimer, who's shown himself to be an offensive savant. You have Quinnen Williams, a top 3, top 5 defensive tackle in the game, plus Kenny Clark, top tackle tandem. Javonte Williams has shown you he can be a nice running back for the next 2 to 3 years. George Pickens plus CeeDee Lamb. George Pickens is younger, I think, than Jamar Chase, younger than all these other top flight receivers, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, amongst others. Plus, you got CeeDee Lamb out there. The Cowboys' future is as bright as it has been since when Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott were rookies. Plus, you got Tyler Smith, Tyler Guyton, BB at center. Like, the Cowboys' future is very bright. Even if the present is gloomy, shady, at least the future is bright.
Well, listen, man. I live in the present. I don't live in the future. I don't. I mean, you can though. I'm not saying you're wrong, right? Hey, I know one thing. You wrote some great books,
Several books.
you had some great conversations. I don't know what the future looks like. You might do something better than that. I don't know what you did. This is some crazy shit, man. Like, are y'all serious? This is cowboy poison though. This is why. For the last 29 to 30 years, they haven't won anything because they act and talk like this. They got one game they won against the gambling team in Vegas, and now they got y'all just up in here just having all type of cowboy juice y'all drinking. This is sad. They 4-5-1, and you talk about the future's bright for them.
Shady, you definitely don't live in the future because you don't know what's about to happen to you this weekend. You definitely don't live in the present because all you do is talk about the past. This is not last year's Eagles team. This is a new team. This is an offense that cannot move the ball. My defense not really afraid of y'all like that. You want to know why? Because y'all's offense sucks. Y'all's offense is terrible. Y'all's defense looking real nice now, right? Come see the best wide receiver tandem in the entire NFL. We're the defending champs. The defending champs finna get that ass whooped this Sunday.
Cowboys are number 1 in yards after catch.
Come on now.
Yo, we the number 1 team in the NFC, and that's what we doing.
That's cool.
Because he gets loud, and y'all want to this is terrible. We in trouble. Speakeasy in trouble though.
We did ask the chat.
The team is 4-5-1, and he's getting up like they about to play for the Super Bowl.
DeQuavius Prescott.
He's
coming.
Pause that.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause
you know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Pause that.
Come on,
I'm about to stick my dog on him though, for real though.
Yeah, please. After that, that was
great.
Come on, bro.
That was great.
Yeah, you got to pour up after that. Yeah.
That crazy stuff. See, look, it's your problem though. You hyping him up.
You got to drink to
Why
that.
you
That's why you got to drink to that.
Wait. What did he say?
No, I'm not repeating that.
It was
I'm not
DeQuavius
repeating
Prescott.
that.
That's what
I'm
they
not
said in
getting
the chat.
clipped. I'm not getting clipped.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's on that island by himself.
Yo,
I was cooking it first too, and I lost
Yeah,
it with
you
that
were.
one.
And then the whole pan flipped over on you.
Pause the whole situation, man.
That was wild.
He said that.
He did just say that. I did ask the chat who y'all have more faith in, Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts. 71% said Dak Prescott.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
real.
Thank you.
Regular season.
There it
Yeah,
goes.
my
There it goes.
question
There it goes.
Why y'all watching this show and y'all ain't subscribed? Like, can we have a real conversation?
Come on now.
Let me take my
Talk to him.
single. Taylor,
yeah.
Get a single,
let me
dog.
take my single.
Let him cook.
We have 4,000 in the Speakeasy tonight. Why y'all watching the show? Y'all not subscribed? Got 4,000 in the Speakeasy tonight. Why y'all watching the show? Y'all not setting alerts? We got 4,000 in the Speakeasy tonight. Why y'all not sharing it? Y'all chatting, y'all commenting. Y'all like ghost followers. In the Speakeasy, we don't do ghost followers. If y'all want that, go to them other shows that show up at night. But that's not what we do here in the Speakeasy. We dedicated to y'all in the rain. We didn't do the show from our home. We walked through the rain to come do the show.
Mud.
Shady got a dog sleep under his feet right now to do this show. Can we get a subscribe? Can we get a follow?
Yeah.
At least.
Can we get a like?
I'm sweating buckets
Can
under
you
this
share the
hoodie.
joint?
Y'all better do something.
Do something.
Yeah.
Yo,
Please.
I got swamp ass leaving here.
He says,
Yeah, he's
that
wilding,
crazy?
bro.
What's wrong with this?
Yeah, he's wilding. He's wilding.
Yeah.
Oh, and real
I'm
quick,
saying I'm dedicated to the show.
the poll asked, Shedeur playing well or winning means more? 63% said playing well is more important.
Absolutely.
Hey,
They agree with Shady on that.
We got one more topic, bro. Let's kill it
Yes,
before we
we
get
do.
out of
We
here.
got one more topic before we get up out of here. Baker Mayfield, the Buccaneers quarterback, was asked about Matthew Stafford during his media availability. He said, as long as he was in Detroit, he didn't get credit for how good he really was. To me, he's always been a top 3 to 5. I'll let him talk.
About
I'll stop.
Matthew Stafford's game.
He can do everything. He's always been able to make every throw. I think obviously as long as he was in Detroit, didn't get a whole lot of credit for how really good he was. And you're seeing that now. To me, he's always been a top 3 or 5 quarterback in the league. And one of the best, if not the best, pure passer ever in the history of the NFL. The way.
Wow. Look, Matthew Stafford on the season, fellas, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, having an unbelievable season
That's
right
incredible.
now. One of the MVP favorites for the season is Matthew Stafford, currently the best quarterback in the NFL.
Stafford might be the most talented, like Baker said, pure passer in NFL history. Stafford, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, just strictly pure pocket passers in the history of the National Football League. And Stafford's always been this good. I'm just glad he's finally showing it. Stafford used to be a high-risk, high-reward guy. But in Detroit, he had to take hella risk because he was always losing. Now with the Rams that he has a legitimized defense, bro, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, that's Aaron Rodgers in his prime type numbers. And Aaron Rodgers is a 4-time MVP. Matthew Stafford, he right now is the MVP. I think it's Matthew Stafford, Drake May, Jonathan Taylor. But 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a Rams team that quite literally they sold off all their assets to acquire Matthew Stafford, won a Super Bowl, and then within the same Matthew Stafford tenure, have acquired new assets to put themselves back in Super Bowl contention. What Stafford's doing is utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, Stafford's different, man. Special, right? I call quarterbacks like him super special. I like Matthew Stafford. I like what he's doing, and he's carrying that team, man. It's hard to juggle all them wide receivers like that, and they all are getting the ball. We see a lot of teams where they complain, oh, I'm not getting the ball, I'm not getting my touches, I'm not getting my targets. Well, for the Rams, they don't have that because Matthew Stafford is making sure everybody's getting involved. So I love Matthew Stafford. I will say that probably the MVP, I will give it to Jonathan Taylor right now, but I don't mind the Stafford. Stafford is nice.
Can I say something?
Please.
Matthew Stafford gets taken number 1 overall in the NFL draft. I believe it was 2009.
209.
He goes out there with the Detroit Lions, team that had to go 0-16 to be able to get him. He goes out there and has an awful record. He's unbelievably talented, puts together 5,000-yard passing seasons. He has one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, but not really any other weapons. He just now, this past week, reached a winning record for his career. It took 5 years for in Los Angeles with the Rams to wash the stank off of that Detroit Lions team. If you don't think Matthew Stafford is a first ballot Hall of Fame talent, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, talent, true.
He is, in my honest opinion, he should be that. The fact that he was stuck in such a god-awful situation for so many years, which is weird now to look at it because he would have been killing it with Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson and them right now. But the fact that he's now doing what he's doing, he's finally, I feel like people still have that stigma like, oh, well, he's great, but he's not really in the same echelon as those other. In my honest opinion, he's up there with the Rodgers in terms of his ability to throw the ball. Not play extension ability. That's what makes Rodgers one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen. Whenever it comes to throwing the football, he's more accurate than your favorite. He makes plays happen better than your favorite. He is better at anticipatory throws than anyone in the NFL, not named Aaron Rodgers, over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
It's not even remotely close. He is unbelievably talented, and he should be, in my opinion, a first ballot Hall of Famer. Say he gets another ring.
Right. No, I like
If
that.
Stafford gets another ring,
Come on now.
I mean,
He gets disrespect, man.
Respectfully, if Stafford gets another ring, I'm probably moving him into
A-Rod,
top
A-Rod.
6 all-time conversations.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Yeah.
He 2009. I'm rocking with him.
Here's why. Let me break it down.
He top 5 all time.
Top 6. I get that. I needed one extra spot. Here's why, 2-5.
Yeah.
talent-wise, he's top 5 all time.
He better than those other dudes,
Right,
man.
just talent, right? Talent-wise, to me, he's probably better than Joe Montana as a thrower of the football, right? Just purely talent-wise. So now, if you get 2 rings, all of a sudden, wait, you got as many rings as Peyton. Oh, snap. Now you got more rings than Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are in my top 5. Now you got Tom, you got Joe, you got Pat, and after that,
How you got Pat?
those top 3. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and Patrick Mahomes.
But I'm saying when you say you got him, when you say you got him,
They're in there. Like, I'm listing my top 5.
Oh, okay.
You got Tom Brady, you got Joe Montana, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Peyton Manning. That 5th spot, if somebody wanted to argue Stafford over Rodgers, I'd listen. I wouldn't do it. I'm going Rodgers.
if he gets another ring, I'm putting him over Rodgers. I
Really?
Yeah, Rodgers. He's great in the regular season until we get in the playoffs, and we see what that looks like. He's only been there once. He's only seen it once.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah. So but I like the argument.
Where you at? Like,
I'm just saying, when you look at him like other guys that have hardware that won championships that were good, but not like he's way better than Ben Roethlisberger.
Mm-hmm.
Way better. Mm-hmm. Like way better. Like you talk about he's top 10 all time in terms. If he gets another ring, no doubt in my opinion he's top 10 all time.
Is he better than
top 6? I don't know.
Like, you think he better than Drew Brees?
talent, yes, absolutely.
Talent wise, yes.
Absolutely.
Legacy, absolutely.
Well, I don't
not,
care about
though.
talent.
Legacy,
No,
no.
he's not going to be greater. He's better than Drew Brees. He's not greater than
But
Drew
if
Brees.
he gets 2 rings, that's a conversation. That's why I said top 6. Because now, Stafford, Breeze, Rodgers, those guys all dance together.
Yeah, I got you.
They're all the same. Breeze has way more passing yards. Stafford got 2 chips. Rodgers got way more MVPs. Stafford got 2 chips. If Stafford gets to
if
2
he
rings,
adds an MVP this year,
Only thing.
if he do that,
that's what I'm
Only
saying.
thing
Like
with Drew Brees though, man. Stafford nice too though, so I can't. But I watch Drew Brees, dog.
Brees is crazy.
Drew Brees is my height,
yeah.
if that. And I watched him put some footballs in some amazing places, dog.
yeah, Drew Brees changed the game, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Drew Brees,
You know what I mean?
top
Think
5, no question.
But think about that real quick though.
Yeah,
I'm going to address that.
multiple 5,000 yard seasons before that was a thing that was happening.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
right.
address
Come
that.
on, man.
Drew Brees is crazy.
Here's the thing.
He's my height.
Stafford, I don't just award longevity for longevity's sake. Drew Brees, like Shady said, he only went to 1 Super Bowl too. All them passing yards, you only got to 1
All
Super
them
Bowl.
pass interferences that stopped him from going
but
again.
I say that to say, if Stafford goes to 2 Super Bowls and wins them both, I'm having a Stafford Breeze conversation. If Stafford goes to 2 and wins them both, I'm having a Stafford Rodgers conversation. I am taking Rodgers. If Stafford gets 2 Super Bowls, I am not taking Breeze.
Chat saying Eli got 2 rings, but Eli was like never.
Eli was never. What?
Eli,
he's
like,
an anomaly.
I can't give
Let's
you that.
not
Yeah.
waste no time with Eli.
I work with Eli got 2 rings. Is funny. Like,
I ain't gonna do that. But real quick, hold up. Baker started this whole conversation, right?
Yep.
Do we have any time to talk about him? Because I got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I just want to ask you because you was hot. Baker. It's like the steam kind of wore off a little bit.
Man, he lost all his dudes, bro.
Wait. His wide receivers core is still nice. The best wide receiver on the team is still there.
Ibuka? But Ibuka missed like 2 games.
He back now?
He is.
Yeah, he back.
Baker fighting. I mean, remember, against the Buffalo Bills, Baker put up a fight.
Yo, my man. Who won the fight? Tell me he was in
Josh,
the fight.
of course.
He was in the
But Josh
fight.
had 6 touchdowns.
He was in the fight. I like to know the winner. I don't want to know who was in the fight.
My thing is,
He put the gloves on.
Baker has 17 tugs and 3 picks.
Dog.
And they're still 6 and 4.
I watched
without
you-
Mike Evans, without Chris Godwin, without
Them
Rashad
dudes
White,
is-
without Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving hasn't played since
Bucky
he
Irving's nice.
He came on our show
Nah.
like week 4.
Mike and them dudes, they time is here. Chris Godwin, that's my boys. They time is them young boys is the real ones. That's really out there. All I'm saying is though, your energy with him was different now. It's different now.
I mean, he's lost what? He's won 1 out of 4.
Calm down a little bit, huh?
Has
yeah,
to.
I mean, well,
But it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
they started off their first 6 games. He had 12 touchdowns and 1
guys.
interception. Since then, in their last 4, they're 1 and 3, and he has 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions since then. Yeah, so it's cooled down a considerable amount. And to be fair to Baker, when you're watching these games,
He's
kind
doing
of the
everything
same.
he can.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of the same thing that was happening earlier on in those games. He's just not playing Superman as often. Like against Detroit, ass whooping. Sorry, it just was what it was. Against Buffalo, another one, sort of an ass whooping. Like especially later on in that game. it's tough to play
Big belt,
Superman
little
weekend.
belt. Is a big belt.
Little belt for Buffalo, big belt for Detroit. But Detroit was
I'm just saying though, like
yeah, that was letting loose on that.
I like Baker now. I do. I just like, but when you really like you pump your chest with that Baker now it's like you don't like no more.
Still a
6
great
and 4,
year.
He's still having a really good year.
Okay.
Having a really
17
good year.
touchdowns, 3 picks. Your team leading the division. It's not like anybody. Well, the division is.
Come on,
ass.
dog.
No. The way Shady looked at me.
Come
when
on,
I
dog. That
said-
division is
What
like.
is division? He said
Come
that
on,
division.
dog.
Trey, before we get out
the chats.
for the show, what's up with the chat?
I don't want to leave.
Gabriel Gold said, now Care Bear and Acho meet mingling. We not ever going to escape that.
Come on, man.
You got
I
called
mean,
one too.
it's-
You're in it now.
Come on,
you
man.
You are now a part of it.
Is that a super chat?
You are now a part of it.
That was our TikTok family, you know.
Yep.
So we showing
Enjoy
love,
that.
showing love to
Did
the
they pay?
TikTok family.
Did they pay?
So
It's
we
crazy.
did get a super chat from Tall Up 340 that said
Hold on.
they called out. They called out.
He said, "Did they pay?" He's
That-
like, "No way, I just got disrespected for free, Trey. No way,
That-
you just.
That called
no
you.
way you paid nothing
You
to
notice
say I'm
I,
a
you know,
meat mingler, bro.
you peeped. I just kept on moving. He asked me what the chat was saying. That was
That
the
was
most
wild.
recent chat that
He
came
said
up.
it's crazy though.
I answered the
Oh my
question.
God, Kevin. I'm glad you knew where my heart was at.
But
I'm
He
like,
said,
no
no
way.
way you just ran some disrespect on me for free.
you know what? This is
It's
this is
crazy.
actually crazy because every day we come in here and this man talks about your non-prescription glasses. He flirts with being fired every day. The one time I read a chat
Hey.
after you asked me to read it,
Here's the thing, bro.
now I'm getting slandered. That's
You're not going to disrespect me on my own show for free.
okay. So Gabriel, now
We
you
pay
just
our
got
dues
me in
here.
trouble. So now I need you to
gotta pay
figure
our
out a
dues.
way
We pay
to
our dues
pay
here. I
so
gotta
that
go
you can
edit after this,
disrespect
man.
him.
We pay our
Listen,
dues
because
here.
now I'm in trouble.
They got cost something though.
Crazy.
Man.
I feel you though. You are correct. That's on me. That's on me.
You gotta
They
do
also
this
they sent
got
another
Shady.
one. Yeah, they sent another. They
Shady,
sent
you might
another
have
one
to
for
drink,
Shady.
bro.
When you so you was like, I've seen him put some balls.
Amazing.
I
And
said
then he
football.
changed it to football. So Tall Up 340 said balls in amazing places, huh?
He said,
Shady?
Drew Brees, man. Ooh, I see him put some balls in
No,
amazing
I did not
places.
say. I did not say that. I said football.
Run the tape. Run the
got
tape.
tape.
Run
We
the
got
I said
tape.
footballs.
Did 214 Mr. DFW? He went in the chat today?
You know, he was. He was the very first super chat. Yeah, he was the very
Bet.
first
Just
super
making
chat
sure my
today.
dog
So,
got
yeah,
it.
What
he
did he
was
say
there.
though? Was it because he's funny? He's learning funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was the first one. He said,
quiet 'cause
"Hey
he's
Bear."
scared.
He said, he made the wager. He was the one that made the wager.
Oh, bet.
And
Say
that he's
less.
gonna get Care Bear in the LaShawn McCoy jersey.
Did Reese
on the Eagles.
respond?
You said what?
Reese.
Look, hey,
check- let me
I'll
check
give
the
y'all this
DM.
promise
I'll-
right here, since you don't want to see me in the Eagles jersey. If the Eagles somehow find a
never
way
do.
to pull off a miracle, I will not only come into the Speakeasy a little more humble, I will also not say a single bad thing about the Philadelphia Eagles the entire show. I will not criticize them. And
what is that?
What do you want? What do you want? Do you want me to prepare a Jalen
type of-
Hurts a monologue? Is that what you want?
What was that though?
I mean, that's something, no?
How? What do you?
I say I hate them every show.
But we don't care about that. We defend the champ. We don't care about that. We defend
Oh my
the
God,
champ.
we need to defend the champs again.
So you make the wager, Shady. What
You
you
make- what
want
do
to
you
see
think I
him
should
do
do?
if your Eagles win? What you want to see Care Bear do? Why you think about that? Gabriel Gold double back and said, "LMAO, that was my Trevor Lawrence take." So they apologized. Gabriel apologized and said that was the Trevor Lawrence take. They're bad. They won't let it happen again. I won't read it again if it does.
My dog.
I got you.
My
Paul,
dog.
pause. Because I don't know how y'all get with everything. What size shirt you wear?
Me?
I'm talking to you.
Large. Yeah,
what
I
you
slim down.
Ain't no way you wear a large.
I
No
wear
way you wear a
XL.
large.
Yeah, ain't no way you. Because I'm about to
ain't no
say
shot
large.
you
That
wear
don't even
large.
sound
No,
right.
no, no.
After you 6'3", 240, I'm
Yeah, I was
Nah,
about
but
to say.
Nigerians though they like fit and
Nah,
everything.
he like them snug shirts. He be wearing a low V when he come in the studio.
Yeah, I
Make
wear a
everybody
large.
uncomfortable.
I wear a size large. I wear a size large.
large. I'm like an extra large.
Yeah. I'm rocking like 3X. I like them baggy.
So I'm thinking, yo, if the Eagles win, he might as well get everybody Jalen Hurts jerseys. That ain't bad.
The first thing I heard was dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign.
No,
I was like, I know a jersey about one.
I know what he make though. That's nothing to him. That little check he got.
That's dropping the
That's a
bucket.
small little check. I know
Oh,
he
okay.
make.
Well,
He
if that's
does.
the case, yeah, I rock
Yo,
some
I
free
remember
Perry.
the first day Asham told me about him. He said, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna pay him." Like, oh, dang, he gotta be good.
Yeah, drop- yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I'm
can
in.
afford
Do what I do.
Okay, bet. Say less then. Yeah. Run me that jersey, big
Oh wow.
fella.
All right,
Run me that jersey, big fella. I need that.
all right, we can do it.
Okay,
we can
bet.
do it.
But now, hold
Ooh.
on. But if the
can do it.
Eagles, the Cowboys win, Shady got to do something.
Yeah, Shady, yeah, you do. Yeah, you
Gotta be-
can't just have a
Gotta be
one-sided
some Dak
bet.
Prescott jerseys in here.
Oh yeah, nah.
So
Nah. I'll tell you what I need if the Cowboys
here
go
we
out
go.
there.
Lock in.
I like this.
I need a video posted onto the Speakeasy account
Okay.
A selfie video of LaShawn McCoy saying, Dak Prescott, I'm sorry for everything I ever said about you. You are elite, and when it matters most, you got it done tonight. That's what I need out of LaShawn Shady McCoy if we win.
Yes. I'm never lying though.
Yeah.
So this is for this game, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
For this game.
Because I had to say like you one of the most elite.
No, yeah, that's doing too much.
That's
no,
lying,
no,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you take your team to the plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
So
Yeah.
this for the
You
game.
can say when it mattered most, you got it done.
Wait, and it matters most in the regular season.
No.
Well,
like,
no,
I said what I said.
I can't lie. No, my mom
can't lie, though.
Yo, my
He's
son
not gonna lie.
My
I
son's
left it
watching,
broad.
dog. I can't lie.
I left it broad.
Nah,
I said when it mattered most, you
Yeah,
got it done.
mattered in the
When it
Eagles
mattered
game.
most,
Yeah.
When it mattered most tonight.
The chat is.
that's
oh,
implied already.
The chat, the chat is just putting a bunch of bear and steak emojis. Tall up 340 said, "Talk about Justin Herbert." They responded to the super chat and said, "It's nothing to talk about." It's getting crazy here in the
Ethan,
Speakeasy late.
you know what to do.
No, don't
Oh
do
my
it yet.
gosh.
I don't want to go home. I want to stay in
funny.
Speakeasy. Eat it right, mom.
Oh,
Look,
man.
ladies and gentlemen, we got to close up the bar. If you are not subscribed already, you know what? Funny, I saw in the chat, Mo NYC. He is our most commented,
Most prolific
account,
chatter.
Most prolific chatter. He is in here every single night. He said he wasn't even subscribed.
Oh, come on,
So
Mo.
if he wasn't
Wow.
subscribed,
And he
he's
sits in here
every
and
single
calls me
night,
Ben Simmons every
I
day.
know that you should be subscribed. Hit that
Facts.
subscribe button before
Call
you
him
get
out,
up out of
dog.
here.
Call
Hit the
him out.
like button to boost us up, man. Give us some
He
love.
gotta be-
We're
he
in
gotta
here
be
every single
married,
night
though.
for you
Some
guys.
love.
He gotta
And
be married,
also,
bro.
make sure you hit that bell button to be notified when we are going live. We will be back Sunday night. After the game, I forgot who's playing. Who's playing
Bucks,
on
Rams.
Sunday? Yo, Bucks and Rams. We get to
Lit.
see some more Matthew Stafford action on Sunday night. Look, for Care Bear Kieran, for LaShawn Shady McCoy, for Emmanuel Acho, for Social Trey, for everyone in the back. We will see you guys again next time at 11:15 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
10:15 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
8:15 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
And what do we not respect in the Speakeasy?
No
Cowboys.
Mountain time.
We do not respect mountain time in the
Yeah, my
Speakeasy.
fault.
But we'll see you guys next time.
When you start saying that?
They said if the Eagles win, Care Bear got to wear a green bear costume.
No.